See if I can catch it on stream. Honey, I'm home. See if I'm right. Should have locked the door. Or did I? No, you can. I don't think you locked the door, did you?
I walked in, I was like, screw this.
And then I JB welded it shut. We're gonna have to break the frame. And such.
Shahad is born.
Oh, God. God damn it.
It's a family name. Luke Shahad.
Do I look like I care about your problems? Chad, don't care.
Did he pull up?
I thought it was him.
He only said he was coming to fuck with us.
Ah, that's him. How do I know? He's the only person who turns his fucking brights on when he pulls up.
Gotta get my girlfriend warm up.
I want the fear of death.
No, it's not about it.
Here it is. Let's see if I'm right.
So?
Oh, I see what they're
Damn it! I lost. I didn't sit on the stream. I expected, honey, I'm home.
No.
Ah,
Looks
your
good.
fault.
Listen to this.
No, he's leaving. He's not staying.
Oh, bye. He's still closing the door, though. Thank you.
He wanted to come in and say hello. I'm terribly sorry that I'm late.
That's fine.
My wife was like, "Okay, we gotta do some shopping and get some clothes for the kids for the viewing and the funeral, and I have to be back home by 7 o'clock for the thing for grad school. So we're on a time constraint." I said, "Okay, I'll ride with you. Drop me off
Yeah,
when
then
you're
go do
heading
your
back."
shop. Then do your shop.
No, when you have to go back for the thing for class, which she decided she wasn't going to go to at 6:30.
Oh.
Which gave you more time to shop.
And so we just finished 3 stores later. So if you can wait for me for skosh
Yes.
longer,
More time for me to take out my items.
am in dire need.
Please take your medicine. Thank you.
Shahad is ready.
Make sure you take a double dose.
Well,
I'm not calling
since-
you that again.
It's my name. I
Since
refer
I'm
myself as in third person.
Since I'm not driving,
Motherfucker, I will be the Shahad.
gentlemen, it's great to see you all. That's too far
For
to
you,
reach. Too far
for
to reach.
you
too far
and
to
you,
reach.
this will be the last game before I leave for Scotland. So, if I die on a plane, like, I guess finish the
You
bottle
won't.
or some shit.
You'll be fine.
Are you talking about the telescope?
Okay, dude, what a better way would there be to go out than down on a plane, though? That would be dope.
A Game of Thrones
Right, buddy?
dragon. No. Dragon death.
Someone going down on you on a plane.
Okay, fair. You have a point.
You're not wrong. That's way better.
A good old Publix dinner.
Yeah, it'll be the Shahad or the Shahod. You can pick.
I like the Chad.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to change after work. Fine. Okay, we gotta go. Wow. Marriage is great. So much for the Valentine's Day glazed donut she was going to be turning into. Fuck. Bunch of bullshit.
Sorry, dude.
No, it's cool.
No, I mean, it's fine. I'm still annoyed I lost the bet on stream, so.
Yeah, well, you know.
Shit
There's
happens.
that.
Shit happens.
There's that. Oh, fuck. But I have a mouse and a power cord, so you can fuck off. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Well, tis a new camp. Tis a
They have been informed of their
a
roles.
thing. So I shall use that.
One, what did I tell you? One orange, one purple, 3 blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Beyond that, I guess it's up to you to determine how they fit into your plan.
Oh, I was under the impression that this was going to be we were following some orders from somebody that was in command and he ate shit and, well, I guess we'll take over.
No. Actually, it's written as Leo Flick had started this himself.
Oh, fuck.
Cult of personality, because within world it's still far-fetched.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Well, I didn't realize all that was going on.
I thought I mentioned that, but I apparently didn't, so I
No,
apologize.
and you may have. I've been kind of tied up the last couple of days.
Yeah, like you're working or something?
Yeah. You can call it that. Working overtime. Oh.
So you hit 40 on Tuesday?
Oh, Wednesday morning.
There you go.
About an hour after I got to work. No, it's not quite like that. But I've got 40 for the week, and I don't have to go in tomorrow, so
There you go.
I still get overtime this week.
Woo!
I was at 34 when I left. No.
It's a good day.
Yeah.
It's a good day.
Drew and James are actually over too because we had to do that damn Firefox stuff.
What was that about? What was going on there?
Not on stream.
Very
On
well.
break.
Are we? Yeah. So
We've been live.
okay. Glorious. That's fine. And of course, I had configuration manager down, so that did you absolutely no favors. So, yep. Sorry about that. Otherwise, we could have pushed it. Push it now.
Yeah, too late.
All right.
All right.
Oh, God. So let's go.
So,
here.
I guess as your trusted lieutenants, if you would prefer to have there be someone who had led this charge, I guess we can do that. I'd always thought of it more as your character, but I didn't
Well,
expect
I
your
mean-
character to be as prominent.
No, because that doesn't really seem, you know.
I mean, it was
Well, that's what I was talking about with
Okay.
the what's it called, Starship Troopers.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. Because I had
That's where I was going with that.
fair. Because I mean, the whole thing had been it was supposed to be a set piece, and then set up for both Roll for Suffering and them to
Mhm.
have this event going on that wasn't like they weren't witnessing it, but they could see the effects
Yeah.
and would play in.
That's fine.
We started too much for
Yes, you will start to into your magic items.
It's what everybody make. Or are we being secretive on the making? Since I haven't added my dude to the campaign yet.
Yeah, they were asking me some questions, and I was like, "Gay elf, I guess."
An ancestral,
Yeah.
ancestral guardian
You're
barbarian.
right sure what you.
Ooh, nice.
No, I literally
Nice.
couldn't remember what class you were.
Uh,
So
The
they asked me, and I was like, I think.
The Arcane Trickster.
Fancy.
Swashbuckler with a lot of magic.
That's nice.
Fighter. The Eldritch thing.
No, just magic.
Gotcha. Nice. Nice. Let's see, is that my password? No. No. Yeah, so I have to set up Uber on my phone when we break,
Ooh, fun.
or else I'm going to be walking home.
I would give you a ride.
You have to work tomorrow. Yeah, Kim and I were joking about it. I was like, well, I'm not driving. I can get rocked.
There you go.
Like, you'd stay the night. You'd be pissed. Yeah, I'd bang on the door at 2 in the morning, looking for you.
Let me in!
Like, yeah, you would. Not so down with her husband not be home.
Listen,
That was something her last husband did. That didn't go over big.
I'd imagine not.
It didn't go over big. Ah, but anyway.
All right, so you have your crew in front of you. Guess we better get started, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So, Leo play. You and your 3.
Leo.
Just Leo.
Just
That's right.
Leo.
I forgot you put that as your last name. Just Leo is his
Just
last
Leo.
name.
Yeah, you saw that, right?
Yeah, I'm like, mother.
Just Leo.
Okay.
You like that.
Name's
You
Leo.
deal with all
Just
of
Leo.
them.
Just Leo.
Just Leo, no relation. So, just Leo. You have your people in front of you. The city is teeming with your spies. You have a rough idea of the
Oh.
protectorate.
Glorious. So we have some intel.
Yes, you have intel on the city of Victus. Currently, things have been quiet since the theft of the Wand of Orcus and the fight at the college. But, you know,
Weird.
some shit happened.
Weird.
A giant rat walked through town.
Orcus is a big dude.
And he is. But the city is fairly calm now. There is an increased military presence after that event, since Protector doesn't like to be shown up, especially in one of its own cities.
We can fix that.
You can. So, revolution's going to start on your go with how you'd like to.
Okay, do you have any type of layout of the town?
Could not print a map today.
That's fair.
Unless you want to use the map for another town.
Oh, I don't care. Just so that we can say,
Alright, time to
okay,
grab Clance's map then. Just get it back. There's no need to throw things spawn.
I didn't want that anyway.
Alright, so ignore the markings on it.
yeah, that's fine.
That'll do it.
So if we can,
They're the same architect.
Same dude.
Yeah.
It was a cookie cutter city.
It's a prefab.
yeah.
We just got dropped in. It does not have
Shit.
walls. That is something that we will.
Oh, you can better.
More Roman villa-esque.
That's
The walls
yep,
were
that's
symbolic.
fine.
Thus,
Yes,
you are
symbolic.
in the city of Victus. College is at the heart. The college will be that square that is the park. Which is
Over
the
there?
campus. Yeah. We'll say
Oh,
it's the
okay.
campus.
Well, honestly,
Quad.
we could start over on that side and just go straight there. Need be.
You do know that Tai Feng, one of the commanders of the Protectorate's army, he's the leader of the more brutish side of things, doesn't like magic, would rather chuck you off a cliff, is present in the
Oh,
city
good.
in response to this with
Good.
his grouping of military advisors, we'll call them, aka people to keep him from just ripping civilians in half.
Sure.
The army itself is camped out about 3 miles away. They're not in
Oh,
the city.
okay.
There are patrols within the city and they're swapping out.
Okay. So we have any kind of schedule on any of that?
Schedule, it occurs in 3 shifts. One at 9 a.m. and one at about 3 p.m.
Okay.
It's stays from there.
Okay.
During those shifts, groupings come in and out through the major thoroughfares, which are marked on the map as the core major roads in.
Yes.
Low power.
Other than that, the king and the queen of formerly Lantray, now the subjugated state of Lantray, are not in the city. They are showing face elsewhere for a prominent ceremony occurring in the south.
Okay.
So there's no royal guard present,
Very well.
even though this is the capital of Lantray, or former capital of Lantray. So, how you guys moving forward? Your goal is to take the city.
What's the how do the natives, the locals, feel about the protectorate?
Most of them are okay with it, as their king and queen convinced them that after a couple of costly defeats, it was better not to suffer the fate of the Sealmost Union, which no longer exists and no one remembers what it was like.
Is there a
There is,
militia?
there is no militia. The protectorate
Wow, it's
dissolved.
been squashed.
Correct.
Wow.
There are still civilians who remember, though, the rule of the king and queen, and would prefer to go back to that, but have witnessed the punishments, especially since this is an urban center, that the protectorate uses to maintain it.
Wow.
Which
Well-
you can't say has fostered camaraderie.
Well, that's kind of shit. What are the odds we can take some of our spies and see if we can rustle up some sympathizers, get some
There's a pretty good chance that you
create
can
some
do this.
chaos around the city.
There's a pretty good chance you'll need to help them with supplies. Those the protectorate generally controls those things. If you have anything that can help,
How evil is this revolution?
that's a question for Jason.
I never really decided on alignment with this dude because it was. Oh,
He's-
by the way, you came over. You want to run the little dudes for?
Yeah, this
This
was
is
never
down for
supposed to be this
Lafayette.
big.
I was like, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, and I'm like, here, make a level 16 character fuck with them.
Oh yeah, sure. So I did.
Well, hey, at least they learned from the first time they tried to
Some of
attack
them
you.
did.
Yeah, there are two of them were like, the last time we tried to attack
Yeah,
him,
I
he
ain't
fully
fucking with
owned
him.
us. I'm not doing
I ain't
anything
fucking
against
with
what
him.
he says. That's the whole basis of the character now.
The Chahad's opinion
The Chahad.
That's
What
his
How are you
first
feeling on
himself.
this?
was
What's the consensus on this? Because I never got into alignment with any of these kids, and I don't have a problem.
well, if we're
Going
trying to start a
You know I don't
riot,
give a
we're
fuck.
trying to start a revolution. We've already been told that the head of the army that is now basically occupying this town wants to kill, doesn't mind killing half the citizens anyway.
It was only a
Why,
third.
why don't we kill some citizens, blame it on that guy?
That's
Hey.
that's fine.
His army's going nuts in your town, what are y'all going to do about it? We're here to help.
By the way,
The
so
Chahad is here to help.
That's
he's gonna keep saying it.
that is
Does he
that is
really
true.
speak in third person?
His name is the Chahad.
Can I go ahead and get a perception roll then from you, Leo Flick?
Of course.
Yeah, but that was. Unless y'all have any other ideas on how to.
Oh no, I think that's great. No, that's
Oh,
great.
no,
That's
he showed up and I told him, I said, yeah, you're starting a revolution in the city, and he goes, that's what my character does anyway.
yeah, that's great.
I was thinking that a race war, one of the two.
Well,
Los Polos Pardos. It was the elves in the army who did it.
that gets tough to talk about in a school setting.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
That's true.
I mean, we're not.
To
To
be
be high
fair,
school, they're learning about history.
Helter Skelter.
Yes.
To be fair, do you think they would be intelligent enough to ask about that, though?
Who?
The Lafayette group.
Oh no.
Exactly. I'll never
That
have
kid-
to explain it.
That kid decided he was going to try to cast suggestion on me. He's level 7. Has no concept. Never said anything to the effect of, "So this guy Leo Flick
How powerful
that
is he?
just
Teleported an entire
teleported 8-10 of us
thousands of miles. We're talking
from
across the
Europe
ocean.
to South America,
5
Like
times
that.
over.
and
He's gonna try to fuck him over.
nobody decided. I'm like, what's this dude look like?
They
Like,
never asked you.
does he look like
powerful
he's
person.
seen some shit, or does he just look like he
I know
doesn't even
one
shave
thing.
yet?
He does not look like a bitch.
Yes. So he's like suggestion, counterspell.
He just moves his hand.
No thanks.
Not today.
Oh
No,
god.
they were not prepared for that. They're so used to the video game. Oh, I do this and it works. No.
Sorry.
Not here.
We're
We're
told
times
it's failed.
All right.
Never
Well,
mind.
that's the real world. Ooh,
No suggestion fails.
14.
You could probably get away with this. There's a recent rash of executions have occurred
Oh,
of some fairly
rash of execution.
some fairly popular individuals who had been not extorting the populace, but taking advantage of the military's larger budget, shall we say?
Yeah. Well, that's fair, and we might need to Robin Hood / abscond with some of that budget, and I'm good with that.
Absconding was something that didn't seem like enough.
Grumbar wants Chahad. The Chahad.
Okay, catch 22.
Which now is going to be a Hulu movie.
No.
Just
Leave it alone.
fucking
Leave
die.
catch 22 alone. It doesn't need to be updated.
That's what you think.
The new patch. Oh, I have to click the button.
Are we
I was
live?
like, I'm staring at an empty screen.
That's what I want you to see. I'm just your character.
Excellent.
Just your user.
So yeah, I think that's a glorious idea. We can. What'd you say your class was? On the Chad? The Chahad?
The Chahad. He is a spectral guardian barbarian.
Ooh.
So I guess clairvoyance.
Yes.
Place and see if we can get some intel.
So you're all about heavy armor over there, slinging some spells around.
He has 3 sets of armor welded together.
Yeah, that's fair. What did you say your dude was?
I am I believe a swashbuckling rogue.
Oh,
Was
that's right.
in mind, with
Okay.
a little bit of wild magic.
That's right. So we got 2 sneaky stabbies, a potentially sneaky grumpy, and then
A lot of
the
stabby.
tin cans that get dragged behind a car on the way to a honeymoon. So that's fair. What was your character's race? I'm asking
Human.
because I'm trying to figure out if you would fit in a bag of holding so that we could silently transport you.
Here's a straw. Boom.
Human.
Boy, that'd be a no. And I'm not even
Tight fit.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm not going to mention a portable hole.
Perfect.
I actually almost picked that up.
Your spells, can you learn Pass Without Trace?
I don't know.
Or either one, y'all?
I don't know if that's an option.
I don't think I
I
could.
didn't see.
I only got up to level 1 spells.
Well, I know you wouldn't because it's 3rd level spell.
Yeah.
Well, I can
Those
do.
two get up to that level.
I can do 3rd level. I'm 3rd right now, so let's do look. I don't know.
I didn't have the option.
And it is appropriate to leave all the other characteristics absolutely blank.
Perfect.
Yep.
So your characters have names?
C word.
Willing.
The C word?
No.
You should just add the to
The.
it. Because that's how you were taught.
That's how you used to.
The C word and the.
Everybody just
Pass
had it
without
with
trace is not a thing.
Oh,
joke.
It was
for me.
the queen, and the Chad. That's illogical.
The Chad.
Just Willen.
That's your last name. Just.
Willen. Willen just.
Wow.
Just.
What do you believe? Murder. This is a group of murder hobos now.
I believe I can do anything.
Basically.
Don't
I
tell me the
believe I
odds,
can
'cause I don't care about them anyway.
Thomas
Make
already.
sure that murder hobos the other day. Except you have a mansion, so.
You have a house. It's just there won't be anyone in the town left.
We have a house, but we don't live there.
They tell you it's nice.
It's a dark place. We don't go there.
I don't want to go home. It's messy there.
C-word. Son of C-word.
That's fair.
So it's Kevin Seaward Seawardson Jr., son of Seaward.
Oh God.
Huh.
Alright, so you're aware that you can rally the populace to your cause.
That's yes.
Their patrols, they tend to move in packs of 2 spearmen, 2 infantrymen, and a sergeant.
So 5.
Yep.
Very well.
Grouping of 5 patrolling
And
the
how green do these little bitches look?
streets. Spearmen are usually the lowest rank. They're given something to keep people away from cutting them apart.
So the noobs are given spears and magic helmets?
Occasionally, yes.
Oh no.
No
The
magic
upgraded noobs
Yes.
get the magic
They're
helmets.
no longer shinies at that point.
These noobs only get spears.
Dude, level 2.
Very
Level 2
well.
gets the magic helmet. What does it do? Cast Stop Being a Dumbass at level 1.
Oh
No thoughts.
wow.
Alright, got a plan for that.
The infantrymen are a little more seasoned, and the sergeant has seen some shit, as most of them
Yeah.
have.
That's fair.
The Mithril Guard is present.
Uh-huh.
They tend to travel with Typhon. Yes.
Can I cast Augury to get a
Explain this one.
use a divining tool. You receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action you plan to take within the next
Oh.
30 minutes.
And
I want to do this before we do like
Begin the road.
yeah, and you
Yes.
basically tell me like, oh, like you think this plan will work, this plan won't work, or you
Very
tell me
well.
good or bad, or
Woe or way.
Hot or
yeah.
cold?
Wheel, woe, or nothing, basically.
Cold, cold, cold.
Basically,
You're on fire!
Good, bad, or neutral results.
Yep, that's fine. Yes, you may. Considering you are already doomed by cannon. Yes.
Hey, who knows? Maybe we can fuck up the can entirely. We've done
You
that
need to write down
before.
the entire previous session, gentlemen. That was a dream. It was all in your head.
You said we might die last session, and we made it out.
Yeah, fair. And now Saba is going to suffer for that. Thank you for that, by the way.
You're welcome.
Awesome.
Yaro could take them over too. That'd be continent.
Don't worry, I didn't trust them anyway.
Did you just say you were incontinent?
No,
I am
nice
continent.
Nice stuff.
Oh.
It just happens.
I mean that's fair.
May I
Alright, so
borrow-
you said
Hey, Pepsi.
an orange?
You cannot borrow it unless you give it back later on.
Purple.
And it's
Don't
full,
worry, I'll give it back.
And it's full contents.
Full contents.
Exact flavoring.
Yes, you may have a Pepsi.
Like wow. That's
I need to start all sessions with yes upon you may have a
Get out
Pepsi.
Fanta though.
You may have a Fanta as well. Ooh.
As well.
Both at once, same glass.
Double fisted.
I take them to my hands.
Edward 40 hands it.
But with yeah. But with sodas. So.
Decant the contents into 240 ounces. Man, look at that guy chug. Yeah! You can act as dumb as you want. I was drunk.
My defense, Your Honor, I was so totally hammered.
So what's the plan? And where would
Oh.
you like to stake out your headquarters?
Stop on telling me the plan. I don't follow it anyway.
oh someplace I don't know, like flea bottom-esque.
Okay.
Where we
Poor
can-
as it gets.
Oh yeah, where we can just come and go and
We have a cardboard shack.
What we need to be a group of the people.
exactly.
Salt of the Earth Revolutionary Company.
You know, morons.
I mean, yeah.
You know, morons. Oh God. Mungo no, Mungo just pawn game of life. Very well. We'll put you out on the edge of town, sitting in some of the reclaimed villas from the nobility that were kicked out or executed
Damn
at
straight.
the end of the war. There, it's not exactly well kept. Walls are broken. Villas are falling apart. On
Home.
the edge of the farmlands that are sharecropped by the poor as a means to survive. By order of the Protectorate, all food is to be brought to the nearby stalls at the edge of your less than desirable home location. There, anybody comes and goes is not really cared for, noticed,
Right.
given a second glance. Now, how are we starting it? Sacrifice Raz, I like it. Chad will not die.
So, the Protectorate in their religion
Correct.
goes against the populace?
Not necessarily against the populace. They believe that all people within their territory should be serving Grumbar for the greater purpose of elevating to the otherworldly plane that is in existence.
And the bulk of the people? Because my point is, what I'm thinking about is dropping a fireball in the middle of one of the churches as everybody's letting loose.
Fair.
That's a big crowd of motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Do either of you get lift of boarding?
The Shahad is regretting it.
So you can lift a boarding a bunch of their holy books.
Oh yeah, kaboom!
Every time they
Yeah.
open one, boom,
Yeah,
fucking fireball.
that would work. That would work. From stealth, I can throw a fireball with the targets have disadvantage on all their saves, and if they're peons, they're gonna
Yeah.
fail anyway.
I won't roll for them.
So
Peasants don't roll.
the bodies hit the floor. I mean, I think that'll send a message.
I could.
We char the front of a church and splatter some civilians, bits and pieces onto the front of the door, the front of the church.
Civilians no more. Now the goo.
I mean,
Base sniper.
I could then skywrite Protectorate was here.
Was her. Why is there no E? I ran out of letters, damn it.
Uh-huh.
I will haul like I'll just randomly haul out books and leave them in the aftermath as traps. They'll blow up later people with them.
Alright, go ahead and roll. You sure you're
Tinker's tools.
Huh?
Tinker's tools for proficiency.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. 19 with. That is a 24.
Alright, so you successfully hollowed out a handful of books you got in your hands on to set as traps. Alright, so you get about, let's say 9 of them prepped to put into the fuse or leave wherever you'd like when this begins. What else are you all doing to go along with your local church plan?
Does that seem unreasonable enough?
Yeah, that's a good way to start a revolution.
There.
Do that to a couple of churches.
There are multiple churches, of course. within
Oh, I'm
the
sure.
city, as everyone is required to attend service. at least once a day.
Exactly. Well, are they attending the protectorate service?
Yes.
Oh.
Other religions are not tolerated.
But
Well,
they're
that's-
required to
Well,
participate.
well,
Yeah?
that's my
Okay.
point. I don't want to.
Absolute theocracy.
You can't make it look like the protectorate is killing the people when they're coming out of a protectorate church. I totally misunderstood that.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, it's an absolute theocracy. You worship Grumbar, or you die.
So, well, that's fine. In this respect, I'd be pretty confident that there'd be some fucking hidden service somewhere,
It's possible, yes.
and our spies may very well.
Go ahead and roll perception.
Well, that's a little better. That's a 24.
I was close. It's only 5 off my one. Yes, there are a handful of hidden services, especially within your Flea Bottom area, that worship other gods.
Oh, very well.
They don't look like churches, of course, but they're there.
I mean, are any of these places stained with, good burial residue?
No, not here.
Oh, very well. Very well.
So we can't detect them.
Yeah, those are the churches that need to get them.
Yeah. Get those motherfuckers stomping over here.
You've been summoned, Exarch. Crush them. Yeah, you're not going home. Son. And you appear in the protector.
So, track one down.
This is Church of Mistral that you have found.
Oh, good.
Yep.
What are the odds we can throw one of those books in there in the back? Cause everybody to run out the front.
Very good.
Okay.
Could dress me up as a protector, boy, and I'll just stand out front.
What do you
Swing my sword.
You dress them up like that, and I can message people in the church and just say, like, basically, whispers of the protectorate is coming.
Oh my god.
So they all panic and flee and file right into a fucking fireball.
Ball singing thing. Murder.
I mean, it's gonna be a damn shame, but
Necessary casualties.
I mean, cost of starting a war.
Martyrs, all of them,
Yeah.
to the cause.
Yeah.
No
Good.
better way to go.
Good for them.
All right. Is that how you're going to do this? Is there anything else you will prepare or set up before this occurs? Because when you start this, it's it's going forward.
So I'd like to do the augury thing to let me know how this plane's gonna work out.
Good.
Okay. Yep. Good. Ancestors said Saint Chad.
We'll have to add Saint Chad now with the rug guy.
Saint Chad.
Saint Chad's the good.
Chucks. Boom! Shattered. Whatever.
That's awesome.
I got plenty of those. He had 207 of them. I don't need all of
Don't
them.
worry, I still have one.
Another femur.
So, front of this place, can I find a place where I can duck out of sight, stay hidden?
Yeah. This is an old run-down storage grain area.
Okay.
Not a grain silo, but processing. At this point, all of the equipment's been removed. Run down.
Now, fellas, when I touch this off, it's going to be like fireworks. It's going to have a pretty big blast radius, so stay clear of that door.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm going to try to put it, the center of that thing, just on the outside of that door, so it'll splatter people in towards the door and out towards the street.
Alright. So, which one of you wants to roll for how many cells you have around the city? And I'll roll for number of people.
What are we rolling?
Cells, groupings of people you have stationed across the city. Oh, go ahead and roll a d20.
13.
Alright. And you have a grand total of 7 people each. Have you given them any specific instructions?
91 people.
Nope. Hidden throughout the city.
Sue Chaos? So Chaos?
When you catch our signal, start the fireworks.
Let's tell them to tell.
What's the
We
signal?
should tell them.
You'll know.
Yeah.
Trust
What's
us.
the signal?
What's the code word? What's the code word? Corduroy.
But no, tell them that spread rumors that the Protectorate is going after underground churches.
Everybody.
Yeah.
The Inquisition's out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. That's fucking hilarious.
It's fun to be evil.
Hashtag evil. Oh god. All right. So.
Beforehand, I was walked into the church and pretended to pray.
All right. Then roll a deception check for me.
Oh look, advantage.
Nice.
That's not your 20.
Excellent. Because they rolled on advantage too, because there were so many of them. It was a 1 and a 17.
Wow.
I really wish we got a picture of your 20 and 1 on disadvantage. He gets a 20 and a 1. Like, motherfucker.
That would have been glorious.
That happened on Monday.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Poor Shelly.
Did your new guy die?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm
Not yet.
not that much of a jerk. He gets one more session.
3 minimum. 3 minimum.
I don't think it was that important in the roll.
No.
No.
Yeah.
We need a death saving throw. You already got one fail. That's on disadvantage though. God damn it! And Shelly's dead. At that point, he's just making Suerte 3. Return of Suerte.
Suerte 3, the Suerte.
Revenge of Suerte. And then we'll move to a new Suerte.
Suerte. The luckiest.
Captain Lucky.
Bouquet.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we had the Cap I.
The Capitan.
Capitan.
It's just Cap. Don't worry.
It's called.
Friends call me Cap. No relation to the guy with the shield.
Capitan.
Nice.
Alright.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My friends call me Cap. You'll call me Capitan.
You are not my friends. Slaves. God damn it. Again. Alright. When are you all kicking this off? You're setting up, placing the book, you've pretended to pray.
I've placed like 5 fucking books. All in areas where people would be very likely to open them.
Stealth check.
Not advantage, but still. 17 plus an 8. That's a high number.
Good. Good. Alright, so those have been placed.
Something.
Alright, who's triggering this bomb? The revolution begin.
Hold on. Spells.
Shillelagh, I shift into Mangle. I
That's not even that.
Mangle would never condone this. But Mangle doesn't care.
Mangle does not have a sphere of influence here.
Raz is working on it. Don't
Give
worry.
it time. Give
Don't
it
worry, we're
time.
gonna get back to the top level.
Give it
Oh, true
time.
God, Mangle shall drown out the main.
Why do you think I went with Shipyard? They can start spreading that religion all over the south.
The lower level.
Yeah.
Gonna come back, praise Mangle! Everyone kneels.
Yeah, they're going on crusades.
Range 150 feet,
Alright.
20-foot blast radius. And set that for, I don't know, 5 feet
Okay.
outside the door.
Boom.
Now these fireballs will go around corners.
Boom! Into the church.
Yeah.
Ah.
Books that didn't open would explode then.
Yes, if they're in range. So that's going to chain detonate that.
I found a slightly safe area to hide in.
That is slightly
Slightly
safe.
safe.
I put 1 2x4 in front of me to protect me from the blast.
I mean, you're what? What's the that one where we
Uncanny dodge.
not uncanny dodge? The one that's after that where you get like
Oh,
half
the one
damage
that's
if
like
you fail a deck
If
save.
you
18th
succeeded.
level or
16
something.
damage.
Yeah. So yeah, you can be in a relatively unsafe area.
Still so-
Just backflip out.
Like you said, hide behind a 2x4.
Just kind of move a bookcase in front of me or something. Yeah.
Slide.
I found some-
And just do a backflip while
Flip it around. Oh
Okay.
god, it's Amran. Flip around.
I'm not dying watching that thing.
No, God, no. Thank you, saved me. Very well.
So how many people are in this church
Currently,
and trying to come out?
so as this all goes down, you have a grand total 70 people in there.
70 people.
Very large populace, but this might be the only church to Mr. that their followers keep secret.
Well, Mr. likes magic.
She
She'll like this.
does. She is also just doesn't give a shit.
Exactly.
It's the natural order of
Yeah,
things.
exactly.
Hey, I blew up whatever, fuck
The
you.
circle of life.
Oh no, more followers gone.
As one of them holds up a lion. Where'd you get that? Put it down.
It's a kitten. It's fine.
Oh,
All right. So we start messaging. I can message at will people in there as well. Oh my God, they're coming. Protector's coming.
You can't reply to this message. It's an automated text message.
I did 2 extra.
Okay, so
All
you
3 of us are just fucking messaging. One there.
Protector's here. Alright, so they all panic, begin to rush out. Some of them are hiding the texts, various beliefs and idols.
Wait for it. Hadouken!
Boom! So let's
Okay,
see how many
so-
takes out.
So they need to make a deck save
They're
at
peasants.
disadvantage.
They're peasants.
You still go.
Let me finish. At disadvantage, the DC is 18.
They're peasants. That's actually a 20 and 18. For one of them.
Okay, so he takes half damage
I'm sure he's dead, don't
of
worry.
8d6.
Fail. 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 This all night.
That one peasant just
The one peasant was really lucky.
you saw it coming.
Don't worry. After I come out of hiding, and that one peasant's gonna be fine.
Well,
I think there's also the other detonations of the books.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He's probably.
I did that to humor him. You have killed 35 peasants in the initial blast, and then another 15 with your chain detonations right off the bat. Boom! Body parts splattering, that leaves a grand total. 20 left that are fleeing past, most are injured.
very well.
I'm ready.
Alright, so you come
I don't,
flying up.
I don't know that we need to.
Just let them talk.
Yeah, I
Spread the
mean,
word. Check
they've
your
all
business.
they've all taken some damage.
They'll have HP out.
They're, I mean, a peasant, even a half damage on that
I have like 10 HP.
is going to be like pretty well fooped. So, you know,
They'll die if
Make
they're
it
wounds.
far.
Like-
They'll die if they're
he
wounds.
could have been in the font of the holy water and he'd still be bloody after that. So, I think
Yeah, and the survivors think the protector did it. So
all the more reason. So, any bystanders from stealth? Oh my God.
It's got a bit of icing. I change myself into an injured person, make it look like I have a bomb strapped to my chest, run out the front, and pretend to blow it with minor illusion, and then shift into a dead corpse.
Okay.
That's
Okay. Oh god! Oh god! Deception. check.
okay.
Oh yeah. Actually, performance, because I'm going to run out with my head out, saying try to distract me with the bomb and stuff.
Okay.
Oh look, advantage.
nice, ain't it?
Fuck.
Nice, ain't it?
Where'd the performance one go?
Don't worry, keep
It's
on
down.
going. That
You
anyway.
can't
That's
roll
a
below
lot.
10. You can add your modifier.
Which one is the can't roll below a 10?
It's
Go into
dead.
proficient.
Anyone's your.
Ah, there it
proficient.
is. Reliable talent. So,
Yeah.
18.
That's good, because you actually got a 15. Surprisingly.
Okay, so with that, while you're
Fear
while you're
spreads
there and pretending to be Jibs on the road with your illusion, I message you.
No, the illusion was just for the explosion. I actually I'm a changeling.
That's fine. That's fine
Yeah.
because I can throw some prestidigitation to make it look like there's still extra shit popping off there, so you could potentially stealth out with a distraction.
Alright, somebody roll against me. What did I get? It's not
13.
13.
12.
Alright, cool. This will help you, don't worry. A group of soldiers, one of the standard patrols, moves in on the bombing area, beginning to try to question people. Did you see who did this? What is the cause of this?
Man, I'm just a corpse.
I would
Picks you up. Back away, you shift out. Jesus, how did you know? One poor guy. Did they just reanimate that corpse to interrogate it?
We did that in the last campaign.
I mean, that's a thing. It's been canonized.
Especially with your group.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Ooh,
Alright, yes,
us?
they begin questioning peasants who are now running in fear of them.
Yeah, I want to just run at them and just basically just, you monsters! Like,
What are you talking about?
just, you guys blew up this church, you killed all these people. You guys.
Performance check. You're putting on a performance unless you can spit it another way.
I mean, I'm trying to I'm getting angry at them. I'm trying to rile up a crowd. Could we try to say it's intimidation? Because there's not that many of them, and there's all these peasants around.
Very well, intimidation.
It's an F20.
Wow.
Well, so the crowd gathers behind you. Yeah, they start shouting slurs at them, insults.
During this mayhem, I can slip away and become a real person again.
You roll stealth on damage.
Can I message one of y'all to throw something at them?
Hey, double 13.
Everyone starts throwing rocks at these
I-
cards or some shit.
How about
so
how about an arrow in the eye?
That's actually what I was
Rock,
As-
saying.
arrow,
as-
same thing.
That's what I was saying.
As a sneak attack.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
I mean,
Guess we're gonna have to set up a fight scene now. With a shit ton of peasants.
not necessarily.
See if you can kill
You
them with
just-
I mean, how many guards are there?
There are this commemorations. There are 2 spearmen, 2 infantrymen, and a sergeant.
I mean,
Oh,
to start,
yeah.
to start a riot.
They'll die.
How many? How many peasants do we have behind us? 20.
Got a grand total of 30, actually.
And there's
Oh!
Nearby people.
Oh.
So there's
I'm
one
assuming
that
the crowd
needed.
is gaining momentum too, the louder we're getting.
They are.
So I'm going to throw a rock at the head of the most important looking person,
That's the sergeant. Go ahead and roll.
From stealth.
and
16
from
wounds.
the stealth being someone inside the crowd.
Very well.
Blending.
He's blended over.
That's not 20.
Holy fuck.
There you go.
Sneaking push through throw a rock at him right through his eye into his brain, he's dead.
The rocket gained speed.
Well. What's
So how much
what's
damage is
the
How much damage stuff you rolling there right now?
You double the standard, you do not double the sneak attack.
Yeah, but I mean,
Damn it, double the sneak attack?
Counts as dice roll.
boom shakalaka?
You have enough dice to... No, I shouldn't ask that question of Head of all people. What is your sneak attack damage at the moment?
that's what I'll pull up real quick.
Oh.
It is 76.
Oh, it's only 7?
Mm-hmm.
That's very good.
What, for level wise?
Yeah.
I took 2 levels of sorcerer.
Oh, okay. I was,
That does sound low.
yeah, I was saying it should be 8 or
8.
9. Yeah.
It's 8 for 16.
7.
Now. While he's counting out dice,
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll let him roll the double damage.
what type of armor does it look like the sergeant's wearing?
The sergeant. Let's close that tab because I figured you'd kill him a little bit. He's wearing half plate armor.
And how much damage does a rock do?
We'll say 1d6.
Stronger than that.
Stronger than a dagger because daggers are made out of rubber and you all know. It's more for the blood damage.
Yeah.
I would use this on this, but the hole in the front, they didn't slide out of that. Yes, they came out right.
See if you can kill him.
6.
So what short bow do you think I should use?
I got a +2 on me right now.
Okay. I don't know what you took.
I haven't grabbed anything yet.
There's not a lot of magical bows.
No.
Oh, you're gonna be dead anyway.
40.
Have a mason jar filled with numbers.
Who doesn't? Let's be honest.
He doesn't collect those. A nerd, that's your table starts crying.
So then it's 48 points of damage in pure sneak attack.
Okay. I think he's feeling dead.
With
It's
4
very
points from the
close.
rock.
+2.
With what?
4 points from the rock. Do I get to add my dexterity to this?
It should have already automatically done the math for you.
Yeah, you did rock damage. It's not a weapon I'm
No,
offering.
no, it's not. That would be more. I'll put strength on that.
Strength?
Yeah.
Subtract 1 point from that.
She's still alive, baby.
Very well.
So the town members can do the rest.
Alright, so go ahead
Yeah,
and...
as soon as that rock's thrown, they're going to get
How are you
violent with
going
the
to-
town's card. Now the
Alright.
town's card going to get violent right back. It's called, it's right 101.
Somebody roll. Against me as I
What was the
scratch
AC?
the shit out of my
Got
head.
that in?
I rolled a natural 20.
So you don't know.
I'll let you. They swarm the surrounding members who attempt to escape. Can I get a dex save from somebody as the crowd?
I'm in it, so. 3.
Dex save from someone in the crowd?
No, as the crowd.
Oh, as the crowd.
Can I add my dex?
Sure.
11.
Good. As I was gonna say, if the crowd loses to a 7, it's really kind of disappointing. Alright, crowd swarms them and manages to cut off and start attacking the Protectorate members. After a couple of minutes, the screaming and fighting stops. It's pretty clear what happened.
They didn't let anybody live?
No, the Protector won. I thought we had enough peasants to at least.
No, the
Peasants kill the Protectorate team.
No, I wanted.
They're hoisting up their armor with the blood on it, screaming.
Well, that's not bad.
Let's not let these good times come to an end. Someone charismatic enough wanna inspire this crowd to keep on keeping on.
Performance check. Or somebody, how are you
Persuasion.
going to keep this crowd? Persuasion. Performance.
Persuasion, I'm pretty good with. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm a let's call it a +12.
13. There we go.
Ding, ding, ding. Make it so number 1.
And being I'm still disguised as them
There you go.
is even better.
Yes, that's true. That's very true.
And you said their bodies got hoisted up how?
The armor, the bloody armor.
They're just like,
Took all their pieces
Yes.
off and just fuck these dudes.
So the bodies were thrown in a pile?
Bodies are kind of chunky.
Picture of Fallujah.
Yeah. He's not wrong. Corpses being dragged through. Only they're not
Did you ever
charred.
see Black Hawk Down?
Was it? Are they dragging the corpses? If not, I would like to drag a corpse.
No, they leave the corpses.
Oh, I'm dragging the corpse.
First, we drag all the remaining corpses into a pile. I stand on top of the pile and shout, "This is the first rebellion! On to more, gentlemen and ladies!" 16,
30
17,
ladies
18,
here,
19,
no
20,
ladies.
21, 22,
Bitches.
23, 29.
Yes,
That-
they're behind you.
That might be a rousing speech.
Yes.
Is there
Ever.
any protectorate buildings or landmarks or anything around us
There is
that
a
we can set fire to? or
there is a
destroy?
church at the edge of the slum area.
A protectorate church.
Yep. So Church of the Grumbar. Church below the roots.
That's where we're going.
Unless there's anything else, is there like fuck? I don't know.
I mean,
That's
if there's anything
probably
that'll get theocracy's attention, just throw in a dress.
yeah, that's true.
All right, so I'll move along. How are we destroying this? How are we getting the crowd to do this for us?
Oh, I think that they can be sufficiently motivated by one of their own.
Yeah.
I can stand in the back and be planking bitches.
There's no way. I get a few of them to lift me up so I can still yell to the rest of the crowd without standing on a pile of corpses the entire time.
Carry the corpses. Why don't we even carry them? Did I fucking stutter? No, sir.
And scream out, "Destroy any protectorate buildings we see!" 14, 27.
Very well. The rest of them, you hear one of them in front. Take down the church below the roots! And some torches come up. There's a guy in the corner saying, "Get your torch and pitchforks here." He looks like some weird Kenku who wants money. You know, he's had stats on board.
doesn't ring a bell.
What kind of armor's he got on?
Really.
I could use that armor.
Alright, so, as the crowd approaches the church, some of the worshippers that are currently in there come out, kind of shocked to see a approaching mob with
Beautiful.
torches and pitchforks and hatred.
And I'm at the front with
Can you please explain to
Rapier
them why
ready.
we are here?
Excuse me, hold on. What? We'd like to finish the sermon. Sure, it's fine.
Excuse me, we're here to destroy your building and kill you all. Is that okay?
I got an opening on Wednesday.
We're not here to kill them. We're here to destroy the. We need citizens to join us. We need to kill all the assault guards and stuff. I thought. At this point,
Well, who was it that came out of the church? Is no
A couple worshippers, upon hearing
Worshippers?
at least they were worshiping in there, willingly or unwillingly. Is
Message.
to be determined.
Get the clergy. Get the clergy.
They kind of scurry in. Out come one clergyman dressed in full regalia from the bar. So earth tones, the symbol of the fist going down into the ground.
Really?
And
Look like he's seen some shit, does he?
Yeah.
Excellent. Is he coming out to talk to people?
Yes, he's pushing past the worshippers.
Before he pushes past everybody,
Okay.
before he's in the open,
Okay.
I cast Enemies Abound upon him.
All right, remind me what it does. Depends on
Oh,
the
it's going to make him
Yeah.
start attacking.
Paranoid. Okay.
He's going to
everything's
attack
gonna make-
anybody and
If he wants
anything
that.
that's near him.
All right. So as he walks in, he grabs a
Everything will
knife
give
and
him
just
cancer.
He's got a save.
Oh, I'm sure I won't be able to make it. Sure. Go ahead. What
It's
is
an
it?
int save,
Of?
18.
Yeah, it's a 14.
Cool thing is, you get to roll another one. What's that?
17.
Oh,
So
the
close.
14 is the one that counts.
Yep.
That's
Big great too.
That's great.
All right, so he grabs a dagger from under his robes and plunges it into a nearby worshiper. They all, what the?
I want to watch him. I want him to kill or attack 2 or 3 of them.
Before he
does.
yells.
Once he gets to there, these people start looking angry enough. I want to throw the corpse I'm carrying at him.
All right, so he kills 2 or 3 more. The crowd is pushing back towards you all, kind of fleeing in response. A couple people have tried to grab weapons, but he's been a little too quick as they were surprised and caught off guard. Chuck a corpse at him. Okay, Jihad.
The Jihad would like to throw the corpse.
The Jihad has a bone to pick with him.
All 207, Chuck.
That would be. Am I proficient in corpse throwing? As a barbarian?
One of
I
you
think it's a
pick.
sized weapon.
It's a simple weapon.
It's
Yeah.
modified great club.
All right.
Well, it's only a simple weapon
All right,
because he's a
you're-
simpleton.
Evens for
Hey, I got
yes.
12.
Evens for yes. Yes, you are proficient at throwing corpses.
Okay, then that's going to be a 30 to hit.
Well, would it been if it wasn't?
I rolled a natural 16. So it would have just been that plus my strength. So
So,
a 20. No, it would have been a what? A 25?
Close. I'm so
25.
close.
So you pick him up, boom, right at the clergyman.
Does it kill him?
Can I throw it hard enough to kill him?
Yes, you can hear a meaty swipe.
So, is he dead?
Yes.
Before he slides down the wall,
Okay.
I want to pin him to the wall.
Roll an attack. Your AC on that's going to be 15. Or shall we say? Let's raise it with 19.
Okay. So that means...
Natural 20?
Yes!
So they're pinned there.
I would like for him to be pinned there.
He is pinned.
And I'm going to start messaging all the worshipers that are in the church. I want him pinned to the door.
Okay.
He is
Trying to kill us all.
he is Lutheran's doctrine.
So if you want to make a rousing speech to that
That's all.
these are your oppressors. These are the people.
These are your oppressors.
Yeah.
They even kill each other in times of need. The plague is cursed. 16, 17, That's high. That's a 29.
Okay. So the worshippers kind of see this and join you. So, where are you leading them now? As you are sweeping from the corner where you are towards and inwards. We'll say everything went down about where one of the entrance gate pillars is at your side. Because that would be the edge.
Sure. Let's run this motherfucker. Let's see what happens.
On to the next one.
Best
Onwards and upwards.
best riot ever.
Oh my god.
So as you move along through the main street, peasants and general city folk stop kind of at the movement of this crowd, and people slowly pull others in to the cause. People who are I guess we'll say, bowing under the constraints the protectorate imposed upon them. A patrol approaches again. So how are you dealing with them this time?
Another
Because
patrol.
they see you coming, and they're clearly not going to initially engage. They're kind of backing up.
Shit.
Can I throw
Poison at them?
not a peasant?
Good question. How angry is the mob right now, and how willing are they to continue going on as they are?
Currently, the mob's attitude is at a boiling 9 out of 10 anger scale.
Okay.
They're fucking pissed.
Okay. How close are the guards together to each other?
They were in standard formation: sergeant in the back, spearman up front, infantry in the middle.
Okay.
They're backing up in that order.
Can I
Straight line.
2 and 2, 1.
can I throw my hammer at the guard, the front one? I will burn a charge
2.
to where's it at? Equipment. Expend the charge, hurl. When it hits, it unleashes thunder for 300 feet. They must succeed in a DC 17 Constitution saving throw or be stunned until the next turn, giving this crowd enough time to get up there and fuck them up.
Go ahead. I'm going to do the 4 saves for the 4.
I quite enjoy that. That's quite nice.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a nat 20.
Damn. Well, they all failed their save anyway.
What the fuck is going on tonight?
And what's the DC save on the thunder?
17.
The sergeant actually.
He still gets. He's the one I'm aiming because he's the one in the middle of them all.
Oh, the middle. I thought you said the front.
I thought he was the one in the front.
No, think of it like this. That's how they're walking. You guys are coming this way.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
No. He's back here.
Okay, yeah, I'm still hitting him. As
Okay.
long as they're within 30 feet radius, they
Okay.
can go faster.
Okay, yeah. Then he took the direct hit. So, what's the median damage on that?
High.
Do I, as a barbarian, do I get my brutal critical thing
You only get if
if I'm raged?
I believe so.
No need for that. No need for
I don't think so.
No, you get it all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. Dear Lord.
No, that's a different game.
And I was gonna say, if I do a weapon that has 2d6 damage, when it do I add 1d6 or do I add the 2d6?
Yeah, the 2d6.
Wait, what?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I had 2d6 for everyone.
Correct.
So
Which have like 2 brutal criticals right now.
yeah. So 6.
Yep.
I gotta get one more d6.
Pretty sure that's right. What's the base damage on the thunder?
Oh no, there's no damage in the thunder.
Oh.
It just does the stun.
Okay. Let's say because the spearmen have 10 hit points.
And at the very least, people are going to hear it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So if they didn't hear the
Right.
explosive
The terror
church incinerating, they're going to hear that.
13, 18, 28, 48 damage to Holmwood.
He's dead.
And my hammer flies back to me afterwards.
Thor style.
It is the hammer of thunderbolts.
See a little clip. Alright, so he is dead. For the 2 infantrymen and 2 spearmen kind of try to run.
They're stunned. They can't
Oh,
run.
that's right. So they As the crowd approaches,
As the crowd approaches, I stealthily drop another one of the books and hope that someone picks it up and opens it.
okay. Go ahead and roll against me, see if someone picks it up. What do I get?
19.
I roll a 6.
No, pick this one up.
Where'd you leave it?
That is a good question. Where did you leave it?
Where would you have tossed it? Would you have tossed it someplace?
I mean, I'm still the front.
that I could see, from in the back, stealth,
Yeah.
to try and launch an arrow at.
Yeah.
Alright, so no one's moving towards it. As they approach the fort, they begin to start punching them and hitting them with pitchforks and various other improvised weapons. You shoot an arrow at it?
Oh yeah.
Foop. Go ahead and roll. We'll stick with that DC 19.
Well, that's a 19.
Foop. Boom! So, 20 of the peasants are killed in the ensuing explosions. So have that roll already up for the next amount of peasants to have something happen to them.
And the speech after that is, "They're using more explosives! Death to the clergy!"
What'd you get on that one?
That's a
Above 20?
natural 19.
Okay, so it's above 20.
Yeah.
So add this another 30 peasants that come out from the buildings, and as they were watching, they had seen this crowd approaching, because you all are pretty damn loud. And adding that explosion even more
Oh,
here,
yeah.
they've joined your rising riot. Are you continuing to the city center?
I think we need to go wherever the guard headquarters is.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
the city center.
Yeah.
They're taking currently the governor's palace room. They call it the governor's palace. It was the king's palace. So you all approach. Ignore the large structure off the edge. That's not supposed to be there. Again, I didn't have
This is a
time.
rough estimate. We're good.
So as you continue into city center, you notice a line of infantrymen, and behind them, I need a perception roll from everybody. Somebody can roll for the peasants if they like.
Hey, you got 20.
There you go.
God damn. I got a 19.
24.
3.
Hi, Tom! The Mithril Guard is present, and you can see Typhon standing at the steps of the palace. The orc is sitting there, you see him almost fuming. You notice that he's barely containing his rage. He's just holding his weapon.
How far away
a
is it?
huge pike. We're going to say at least 300 feet. Yeah, you're approaching, but he's farther back. So you're approaching the line. You can see the line clearly. And the guard, the Mithril Guard behind him. He's even farther up the steps.
We can just see him now.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
see him. You can see him carrying his massive weapon. His modified, it would be called normally a lance or a halberd, but it counts as a great axe for terms of damage, as those are not in the game.
Well, halberd's would be like a glaive,
Yeah,
effectively.
effectively. For this is sheep,
Yeah.
he used a great axe, so.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
His dreadlocks coming down, shirtless body, wearing this like tunic thing. His Mithril Guard looks rather impressed at your approaching
mob.
mob of worthless peasants. The infantry, on the other hand, is not quite as steady.
Oh, I have no doubt.
So, we're going to do a skill check to go ahead and get through that infantry to get to the Mithril Guard.
How close are they all together?
They're forming a line. Just to give you all a sense of what I'm thinking for this, for the out of combat stuff, just so it makes sense to y'all. As you all push past the infantry and perform whatever tasks you need to, the mob will handle them. You'll fight the Mithril Guard
Mm-hmm.
and him.
They're forming a line.
Yes. His form. 6.
I mean, how many infantrymen are there?
We'll say maybe about 60 or so forming this line, 2 deep. Their swords ready, their shields out. They're ready to form a defensive line. It's basically everywhere they can muster without going to get the full army. They probably already have, but they're not going to get there quick enough. They're not going to mobilize quick enough. This was gather all the patrols in here now.
So, have you got more than fireballs handy? If not,
Well, as a matter of fact,
I think I got a book or 2 left too.
then I can stun another group of them.
I'm actually thinking of. I'm going to.
Once you guys do finish this skill check, we're going to break so I can draw out the scenario.
yeah, that's fine.
And then that will be the end of it.
You saying we have to get past these guys?
Yeah, your goal is to pass through them. Because if you take the palace, all of you would have known this. If you take the palace and get the mob to spread the word, use your message and various other means, that's a crippling blow to the Protector. No rebellion has ever gotten this far. No rebellion has ever done more than kill a handful of soldiers.
How tough these guards look?
They're trained, but they're not anything special.
So a whole mob of people is kind of a
That's
different
unnerving.
situation.
There are a lot of them, and they're not prepared for this.
How tough does the big orc look?
He's seen some shit.
You see
He's
some
crushed some nations. He's no joke.
shit, but
The guards are no joke either.
Whole walk up. I just want to point at the orc.
Okay. I have heard of your tale, the Chad.
The Chad is coming for you.
Can you smell what the Chad is cooking? You walk up with your weapons ready.
That's fucking awesome. That would be slick. Yeah. So we need another skill check.
Yeah, some skill checks. Because level 16, I don't feel like rolling 16 checks, so we'll go ahead and lower that down. 3 things each of you can do. 3 failures. Obviously, this is going to go very poorly for you. 3 critical successes. There will be no infantrymen left. Anywhere in the middle. Pretty sure the infantrymen are dead.
Fairly proficient in 3 things.
You may also use your attacks with proficiency if you'd like, as this is a riot. While you all think of that, it's time to break the seal. I'd drink whiskey without you, motherfucker. You want the rest of the Talisker?
No, I'm working on the Elijah Craig. I just set up.
I want the Talisker
Uber.
because I'm going to go refill, so.
Yeah, that's fair. So
I was actually thinking of kind of stealthing away and trying to fire a pot shot at the big orc, because the short bow has a maximum range of 320 feet.
oh yeah, that's exactly what I'm sitting here doing. And that's done. If you and I are I'm gonna have advantage anyway because I've got a familiar. And when we get in close, I use Mage Hand to give myself advantage. So then I get my backstab, and I can use my familiar to give someone else advantage. So what I was planning on doing was trying to stealth in up next to the orc, casting a hideous laughter. So just from stealth behind him, whisper a little joke in his ear that he thinks is absolutely hilarious. He has to roll a wisdom save, which my guess is he's probably not going to be that proficient. Yeah, exactly.
After all.
For the win. Hashtag for the win. And then he's for
Yeah.
I'm trying to hit the orc because if I do that, he can only attack me. He has disadvantage attacking anyone else and they have resistance to their damage.
Yes. Tanky
He
tacky.
He gets resistance to other damage?
No, the person he's attacking gets resistance to his damage, and he has disadvantage to hit them.
I actually have a spell.
And then I can take 4d6 of that damage he does away and deal it to him.
I have a spell close to that, except it's just disadvantage on attack rolls against targets you can't, and can make opportunity attacks against others besides me. But yours is better.
Oh yes.
He doesn't need to make opportunity attacks. I'm saying right there. The Chahad wants him.
The Chad gets what the Chad wants. Oh god, I'm gonna need to write up some of these characters because they are appearing in the Lafayette campaign. They are. Like, please export your sheets. 'Cause
I don't plan on deleting this guy for a
Well,
while.
I have to deactivate the campaign.
But you can still look at all the stuff.
Even though they're deactivated?
Yeah.
Okay. Did not know that.
I think so.
Cool.
I mean, I can still look at load from the first time we did that one-off random characters thing.
Cool. Excellent. Alright, so do you all have how you're going to handle the skill check?
Thanks so.
Let's do it. It's worrying me when he's
You wanna? Okay, so we've got the mob.
Correct.
In front of the mob is a line of infantry.
Correct.
Behind the infantry is the real deals.
Yep.
How many infantry are there?
About 60.
Um,
Dude, think of this more confined space due to the roads.
yeah, that's fine.
And on the walk up here, how many more people did we pick up?
30.
Oh, I thought that was just at the one place. I thought we kept walking and more people were joining. Between that and like all the spies now going through,
We'll say another 50.
telling people to meet at the square.
Another 50 who joined.
So we got a quite good crowd here.
This is the minimum they could get. This is it. This is what they had in the city that saw this shit went go down and said, fuck it. Everybody rally.
Okay.
Hey, Ryan.
Yep. Play song right rhythm.
I'm a sharpshooter rogue, so I'm all about lobbing arrows,
Headshots.
from range. With sharpshooter, I'm not taking any penalties, even though it's a short bow.
Go ahead and roll. Get your attack bonus on that.
Yes.
That was me saying you do.
Yes.
Actually.
Unfortunately, that's a 6.
So it's only at 29.
Let me look. I don't remember. I'm new to this character.
While he's doing that, I'm doing another rallying cry to the tune of
We're tired of being around and pushed down. We want our own rights.
this voice hurts my throat.
You need more whiskey then.
Oh yeah.
So you get, give me an F! Give me a U!
Go fuck yourself!
Anyway, that's a 16 plus a 13. That's another 29.
It wasn't far off. Alright, so you passed. What'd you get?
Well, an 18 from a 6.
What the fuck is happening to you? Okay.
Well, I only rolled a 6. It's only plus 12.
Very well. It's only plus a 29.
Wait, what are you? That's your road.
Rouge.
It's not below 10?
Ability check.
Oh.
For attacks, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Ability only.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Alright, 2 turns.
Good looking out, though.
I'm
I like
attacking.
that.
I'm throwing my hammer out right in front, stunning the guards, and I want to walk right fucking through them, right up the stairs, dude.
So you're gonna be the one kicking off initiative.
There's some mythical guards as well I used to walk through, right?
The mythical
Alright,
guards are
good.
a couple, like 20 feet.
So you
away.
just walk through the infantry.
I'm walking through the infantry, and if any Mithril guard runs at me, I'm just.
Sam!
Fuck back!
We'll kill you!
Intimidations.
17 plus 15. 32.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to make a constitution save for the guards or not.
Yeah.
Okay, so
They get a +0 in
a
con.
30-foot circle of them are incapacitated.
Here we go.
Nice. 30-foot circle. Oh, the fucking incapacitated.
Yeah,
It's a 30-foot cone.
So you could
One person.
clank into the middle of that, and then keep on walking.
Farts, walks away. Oh god, it stings!
Oh, that's glorious. So after I launch that, I'm gonna have to make my way towards the front.
Very well.
So I'm gonna start walking through them, just kind of
Okay.
the stunned guards, slicing
Slicing away.
and
They're all
just
an
walking
advantage.
through.
Because this guy decided to help you. The Shahad has deigned that you are ready.
Oof.
Shahad fears no
30.
man.
Oh, no woman either!
Woman can be scary.
What'd you get?
Oh, 30.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean-
too low. Alright, so nope, you got
It
it?
was a 19.
Let's have some more fun now.
Yep, I am gonna need initiative rolls from everyone present. What did you get, Spawn?
11.
Roll 2 7s. So that puts me at
29.
12.
Damn. Yay, son.
I have an 18. My hummingbird has a 6.
All right.
12.
You two need to decide how you are figuring this out.
I do.
Other than that one, you win.
Yeah. Watch, I roll the 1 as well. Son of a bitch.
What'd you get?
11 for that one.
Cool. Alright, so that is everyone present. Is anyone going to be pulling a Drew and writing the initiative order down, or are you all memorizing? Or do you care?
Don't care.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Cool! Alright, so as we're kicking off, Mr. Yason.
Excellent. From stealth, I'm going to cast lightning bolt down that line of little bitches.
Alright. The technical term is tiny bitches, but, you know,
Not yet.
details. Alright, so what does this do?
What does lightning do? Lightning bolt.
Well, first it charges all the batteries on their phone, so they thank you before the phone explodes, because they're Note 7s. But, you know.
Quite a shocking experience.
A stroke of lightning forming a line 100 feet long, 5 feet wide, blasts out of you in the direction you choose. Each creature in that line must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 8d6 lightning damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Lightning ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't worn or carried.
What's the DC on this?
This is... Oh, I'm casting it, so 18, and they have disadvantage.
That's good, because I'm looking at right now a 19 to 20 and 18 and a 16. That's more like it. So, all of them but one will fail. So we'll just say number 1 passes, because it's the first one there.
Very well.
He is the
You
one.
somehow got a 19 on. You got a 20 and a 19.
Hey,
So
total
you-
this up for me. Ready?
Me or Will?
5,
5.
5,
Yep.
5, 5,
What the fuck?
4,
Okay, that's better.
2, 1. Damn it. 6.
33.
So they'll take 33 damage, except the number 1, correct?
That's correct.
He takes half.
Did you want a little bit?
No. No, I'm done with that. I think I've actually got one more third level. But I may very well use haste.
Alright.
Unless you need haste. Do you need to be hasted?
He loves haste. It's his favorite.
Haste wouldn't be a bad thing.
He's not going to say no. He's not going to kick you out of bed for it.
Hasten it, and after that, I'm going to try to move behind any kind of cover and bonus action hide. I don't know where anything would be.
There's not going to be much cover because I've put it off map. Go ahead and roll for stealth then. Do you normally get advantage on it or no?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
But
Just
it's
roll.
a plus 15.
You can't roll below a 10.
Oh, that's true. That was below a 10.
Oh no, it just
Yeah.
automatically
Yeah, it just
turns into
25.
a
Oh,
10,
okay.
and then you add
So
your bonus.
25.
You are
Very
Good
well.
times doesn't matter.
Yeah,
both of you little shits.
that's why I took skill. More things I'm great at.
Yes.
Well, it looks like we're going to have some banned stuff in campaign 3.
What? Yeah, it's such a spoil sport.
It's
Alright.
banning rogues.
No, I'm just banning that feat.
Skill?
Skill?
That too. No, I
Oh.
can't. No, it's fine. I really don't give a shit. Alright,
Oh.
this is Tai Fang's roll.
Still point down.
You're gonna run your finger
Yeah.
across the
Not a mom.
Until the prison time.
Squeaky McGee there. Okay.
He said he was old. Does he have to get dexterity to walk down the stairs?
He's gonna make the savage cry. Which, how close? That's you in the front, right?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay, that's not yet. Nope. So you're going to hold right there and scream, emitting a large blast, at least for his rage. You can all tell the facade is dropping. He's preparing to fight you, charging right at you. Get ready in action if any of you get close. Yep. So, that is the end of his turn. Prince Willard,
Thank you,
the Australian. Spend the entire fight getting up there just for y'all to kill them all.
Nah, it's okay. I got a bow.
I shoot at the Chad. It's actually traitor.
No, it just inspires him to fight stronger.
Yeah, so he gets hit.
In case,
Those goddamn infantry men are dead!
it's in case the Chad hasn't taken damage or inflicted any damage. We don't
Keeps
want
the
him to
Chad humble.
suffer any exhaustion.
High enough where I can stand rage.
Yeah.
See, that's even better.
And I didn't take.
But I don't know that.
I didn't take Berserker, so I don't have the bonus action attack.
Well, see.
Alright, Prince Willard, what you doing?
But
Haste.
Haze take that. Haze take
That's
two
why
shabby.
he's like, I want Black Razor. That's what Cass
I
says.
know I wanted it for advantage on every attack. That's
Yeah,
why.
but the haste was bonus.
Haste was yeah.
Well, that's
I'll
because
take
it was unhappy you failed it.
I didn't fail it.
You got beat down, son.
I got knocked prone. Then I stood up and busted ass.
Yeah, some Blade of Souls were had that day.
Try and make sure I do my sneak attack right. Advantage.
I think with Swashbuckler, you can just have it all the time. You don't need it.
If I'm within 5 feet of them and they don't have anyone else within 5 feet of them.
Yeah. And then you get the normal sneak attack rules too, if you do have someone within 5 feet of them.
Yeah.
This is always good.
That was it's the assassin that's the one that before
There
they
we go.
move, right? You get it. You get advantage. Right?
I'm not sure.
Hit a Pete.
Yeah.
So before they like initiate,
Yeah, before they move in combat, if you attack them, then you get sneak attack. Yeah.
20-year-old.
And not me.
How old was that? Oh, 10. That was
So.
I was like, yeah, I'll just
I'm just gonna do a normal.
kid imagines.
Oh no, I didn't know.
Yeah, maybe close enough.
Nice.
Still bonus action.
Yeah.
I'll shoot up there. So I can use it.
Kind of. I
And
knew it was
normal
gonna
attack.
happen, but I had been planning it.
Still hits.
if it's whatever it is, it is.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
25 damage. It's gonna be a 1d6. 25 to hit.
It should hit.
Which one are you attacking?
Orc.
I'll turn around and point at you.
Pointed me.
Yeah, I want that man.
I'm just gonna give him a soft spot for you.
Alright, so you got a 25 to hit. That's only going to do like 1/3 damage per character. He's going to reflect some of that onto the Chahad for having that name, the Chahad.
8 points of damage, Mr. Orc.
8?
8?
8?
You got no sneak attack.
Yeah, no sneak attack.
Okay.
Why not?
Because I can't. I'm not within 5 feet of him and no allies within 5 feet of him.
Tells you not to run him on, right?
Yeah.
This is why I pointed at
This is why you pointed. Like, what the fuck was that?
Alright, cool. Did
give
you
you
take a
damage.
legendary bow? Or a purple bow?
No, I took a purple rapier. I imagine I'm going to be attacking in close range more than firing.
What rapier did you take?
Dancing.
Oh, okay.
That's not bad. That's fair. Okay. I would have recommended
I get
Oathbreaker,
thrown in the
but
air, it goes around.
Do that.
playing to Robin Williams sang all the lines from Aladdin, of course, but
Yeah. I mean, or I could start whistling. Like Yondu.
That's what I
realize you whistling out of tune, so it just wildly flails. But God damn it, I knew I needed something. Alright, Brett. Destroy shit.
Okay. I'm gonna throw my hammer at him.
I'm about to throw my hammer.
As a bonus action,
Mjolnir!
Shout that
And
out
I'll
every
do
time.
You have to scream its name.
It's not even Mjolnir.
Yeah, his name is Bob.
reckless and
Nate Horner.
He just does it to get away from you. Oh my god, I can't believe I've worked.
I gotta get out of here.
5 to hit. Him 2 and 3 need to make a DC 17 con save.
17 con save. Yeah, that's a 23 for him.
Okay.
Them. Both of them. Before I say this, I should check. Both of them have failed.
here, scroll through this. This is the stretch goals that have been unlocked. On the
Oh, my
text side.
tactical tokens come tomorrow.
31
Nice.
damage to him. Oh, wait, no. 35 damage to him. I get plus 4 because I'm raging.
Okay.
And go ahead, hit me.
Hit me, dude. Hit me.
And say that is going to trigger his attack.
Oh, no, I'm well aware.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna hit him one more time when.
In-
Okay, how
and
much
it's-
damage to two
It's
is
still it's
They
still
don't take
going.
it. They're just incapacitated until
Oh.
my next turn.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. That's all what I need.
So they decided, since this is going
Yeah, right next to each other
So-
in initiative order, so it's excellent. Thank you.
insane,
They actually go right
they-
after he does, which is next.
That's what they call me.
added the big guys like
And
that big
26
minotaur,
to hit for that one.
that massive spider, and that I don't know ogre at the bottom.
Yeah.
Is he an orc? Or is he something bigger?
He's technically an orc.
Damn it.
Technically?
That's what it says on here, so.
Making sure he wasn't a giant.
Technically. In big letters. Technically.
That's only a what?
54.
No,
120.
26 damage. I rolled 2 1s.
Oh,
Okay.
aren't you feeling lucky?
You do that damage.
Can't. That one I know.
I slid that bitch in there.
He has
Nice try,
advantage. He has advantage to attack me, but he has disadvantage to attack anyone else.
Okay. Why else would he attack anybody else? He's an orc and he is raging too, so it's literally the battle of the rages.
My stuff's magical, by the way, so he doesn't get to have it unless he has some special shit. Is this shit magical? Okay. Make sure this is a fair fight.
This is a fair fight, and
Don't you still turn damage back on him?
Hmm?
Don't you still turn damage back on him?
I can use my reaction to do it, but and it's for I can only do it to another creature.
I can't
So
wait
one
for
of
my
one of
next
you all
one.
get close.
One of us get close.
alright, so
I can't do it to myself. I can only
Oh, you can take it from somebody else. And put it.
if someone attacks you, I can use my reaction to take away 46 and do that damage back to them.
Okay.
trigger his action.
Oh,
Yeah, well, he has 3 attacks. Initiating multi-attack on you. What's your AC? I actually
19.
don't have it written down. Because we're not giving these characters. That's a 24
Well,
on the first one.
You may not be.
That's 20.
and at this point, now that I've added gear to this guy,
That one misses.
one of those kids at Lafayette decided they were going to cast command on me, and I counterspelled it. Okay, right on my sword. You really want to rethink who you're casting hostile spells on in
I'm
my
setting all the
city.
damage up at once. So,
I already missed
Am I
one.
making myself clear, little boy?
I want to roll. For fairness.
Wait, what is it? Is it his turn?
Yeah, he readied an action.
Ready to action.
Oh, he
attack
ready-
when I
ready to
can.
And he triggered it.
Okay.
29 damage.
How's that hit?
That is going to hit.
We're
We're going to say the
both
first one swings by it, hitting the upper shoulder. Second one going for the lower, but that one, since it was a lower hit, just cuts as a grazing blow. I wouldn't even get that fire. Not yet. Alright.
Well, I like those ice cubes.
Everyone dies.
No, they're great.
That's why I'm spreading it for now. Go ahead.
Alright. I cast Crown of Madness number 1. Let's do it.
Oh, that's the one that only took half damage.
That's the intelligent one, apparently.
What?
for my lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Alright, Crown of
Has two.
Madness.
Has a save or wisdom for 17. Or he is charmed by me. And he has to.
Well, it's obviously Mandor the hires.
17.
That he is not charmed. You would hate this metal, by the way, from Angle. One of the specific properties states that heat metal does not work on him. Literally by name. They were built as anti-mangle. There's this druid, and we don't like him. I'll send you the picture.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he says the
I dig it.
magical armor, the guard's armor, is made out of special mithril blend, causing it to be resistant to all magical effects, such as the spell Heat Metal.
That's nice.
What's happening? What up?
Oh, it tingles. I love it when somebody tries to heat my armor. It just kind of vibrates. It's like a massage.
Rip!
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Clank, clank.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So how bummed out would they be if they lost their HBO?
Right. That's my check.
That's it?
That's all. I can do.
Alright, very well. So, guard 2 and 3, they're incapacitated. They get a roll save.
There's no save. You are incapacitated until the end of my next turn.
Alright, can you go ahead and lay them down so I remember?
2 and 3.
2 and 3, please, yes. thank
Which
you.
y'all would have advantage attacking them.
Hummingbird. Need a bullet for him?
No. Hummingbird is going to circle around me, darting hither and yon. Think a snitch in Harry Potter.
And then you vomited it up because
Yeah.
he fell on it. Yep. Cool. Is he casting anything?
Oh, on me.
Help on the orc. Got it.
No, not last I checked.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, Mangle. Cast help on Mangle. He's not even here. He is.
Hashtag Orcish
always-
wisdom.
He's all around us.
He's around
I feel
us.
it.
He's here, he's there, he's everywhere.
It's my god.
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
What up?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Hey, boo boo!
How you doing? 3 attacks on you.
Let's see, 19.
He's got plus 9 to hit with his great sword. That'll hit. Plus 5. Nope. Maybe. What is it? I'm terrible. 9 plus 5. I'm
That's 14 now.
Yeah, I'm terrible.
Alright. 10.
Well done over there. You feeling okay?
A lot better.
Change of pens?
A lot better. That was kind of weak though. Slightly disappointing.
23 points of damage. This does count as magical. Alright. So that's the end of his turn. Guard number 1's turn. He's gonna go ahead and make it to you. Should you will.
Hey, yo.
I'm doing fine.
3 attacks on you. What's your AC?
20?
That's in full plate.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, it's in chain now.
Yeah, set that to full plate.
Full plate?
That's what you should have, right? Oh,
Well, if you don't have...
Breastplate's good because you still get some dex modifier.
Yeah. I was saying if you don't have magical armor...
say,
you might-
because what I have is
full plate only
21,
give you
21, and
18.
24 to hit you.
Use my reaction to reduce that damage by
So.
16, and he takes 16 points of
Heavy
force
armor.
damage.
Yeah,
Very well.
You can wear any armor.
Yes.
Do you want to hide something?
Yeah, with the blue.
What's your dex modifier? What's your dex modifier?
Those two.
Heavy armor would be the same thing.
Breastplate would, like a magic breastplate.
Oh, really?
So,
Okay, I guess that one.
you will only take 18 of that damage anyway, thanks to him.
That would cost 22.
Okay, then only one of those would hit.
What'd you put on?
So you
Plate.
take no damage and
Plate.
he'll take. I'm just gonna take the full 16. Easier than free rolling all that shit.
Well, plate plus one.
All right, so you're good.
Plus one.
They took nothing,
Oh.
thanks to him. That brings back the top of the round, Mr. Yason. You're on deck, sir.
Number one seemed to be pretty enthralled with you.
They all are. And actually, they're all down to the same HP now.
Are they?
Mhm.
Literally on point with each other. Thanks to
Oh,
your damage. Well done.
all right,
Convenience.
I know,
excellent.
right?
I'm gonna
Who knew?
I'm gonna stick a couple of arrows or an arrow in him with advantage.
Through the back.
Oh, 2 10s. So 22.
Those will hit. I'm just going to go ahead and give you their ACs now. All of the guards have an AC of 18.
Ah, excellent.
The orc you are unaware of.
Normal damage, 10.
Okay.
Sneak attack. God, is that 8d6?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Feels great, doesn't it?
Yeah, is that 8?
That's 7.
Alright, yeah, I
And
got 8.
eight.
Oh, oh, look at that.
I have 30 of those bitches.
Jesus.
It's still not enough.
Oh, I planted my other one.
You don't just give me the numbers, I'll add them.
Wow. 5, 4, 4, 6, 5, 4, 2.
Okay. Very well. I
That's
minus the drugs from HP, so you're good.
that's stout.
He's definitely bloodied now.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Right into the side of his neck, the arrow piercing out, and you can see blood spurting. It's Borderlands, so he's going to bleed to death instead of actually dying. But you know,
Falls down, fight for your life. You know.
gets a second win, realizes his team betrayed him and took all the treasure.
Yeah.
Rage quits. We're good. Borderlands
So-
is
Cunning action and hide.
very well. Roll for stealth, please.
Uh, 25.
Very well. You've ducked in amongst the rubble surrounding the palace. Alright,
That's the end of my action.
cool. Big Bad's turn. Yeah, he's attacking
You bitch.
you.
Fight me, motherfucker.
Eat me!
I ain't afraid no punch. I ain't afraid of your bitch ass.
Three attacks. That one will hit you. 25 and 22 will hit you. Does he have advantage on attacking you? Okay then.
Yeah. Does that last until? How long does a reckless attack last?
That was until your next turn.
Yes, until
Yeah.
next turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna reroll because I forgot about that and I don't remember which die were which. Hit this one attack will hit. 2 attacks. I remember I had 4 die. That will not.
Okay, same thing.
Yeah, I know. At least it was the same. Very well, so. $29 points of damage on you. And he's gonna let out a savage cry. Need a con save from you.
What is he trying to do?
Trying to frighten you.
Okay,
But he's raging.
I have advantage against being
It's a
frightened.
reaction when he takes damage, so
No, but he's.
he can't be frightened.
That's
true. He's still gonna try to do.
Okay.
You're still gonna
Is that a thing, or is that only for that class? I think it's only for that class, but I
Oh,
have
is it?
advantage against being frightened.
Okay, then go ahead and roll an advantage. It might be what class are you for Barbarian?
You're trying to be-
I mean, yeah, you're Berserker.
That's frenzy and stuff.
Yeah, because he does
I heard
it.
that
You
too.
heard it too? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, well, he's coming in.
Dylan probably didn't close the door
Probably not.
tight.
Saving
Come
throw
back.
with an 18.
Yeah, if he walked back, I'd be
Failed,
impressed.
frightened if it were not.
Dropped off his car and backed up.
Hey, Mom, get me out of the car.
Cool. Alright.
Oh, actually, hold on. I'm feeling unlucky.
Very well. Very well.
Oh,
When I'm on advantage, do I reroll both? Or do I
Roll
reroll
one.
one?
Only counts for one.
That's even worse.
Okay. You are frightened for 1 minute. You go. It's in. That's actually one condition she did. Don't remind you. You can reroll at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
You cannot approach him. You know the rules. Fritz Willard, you're up.
Alright.
Let's do this.
25. And I can do an actual weapon attack. I can
Character
actually
dice.
get my sneak attack damage.
Character dice. Got it.
Yes.
That's a natural 19.
Type up in-
Plus an 8. That's going to be 27 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit. That's on number 4,
Now we
correct?
have a. Yeah, number 4.
Cool.
With a 1d8 and set on 76.
I was gonna say it's terrible, isn't it?
Disgusting.
You wanna
Absolutely
give me-
disgusting.
12,
Ugh.
want to read me the numbers? And I'll chat them.
6, 6, 2, 3, 3.
Plus, what was the base damage?
Plus 7.
Cool. Handle. He is bloodied.
And he now cannot do opportunity attacks on me, so. Beep.
Executor. Brett,
That's
you
nice.
are up.
If I turn and face number 4, is he technically in my line of sight?
No.
Then, no, recklessly attack 4, because now I'm not scared.
You're
I
not
want you
scared.
guys to know I'm not scared.
Not scared of you!
I'm just
But
fucking-
mad number 4 came at me.
He
This
touched
was
you.
gonna be a one-on-one fight.
He put his
Yeah.
hands on my magic pendant. Your magic pendant fell back there. He put his hands on my magic pendant!
So that one's a hit. This is all great weapon master stuff. That one's a hit.
Okay.
I do Booming Blade plus a sneak attack.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
He does.
There's that question answered.
Why do you think I target him like every battle? Oh, fuck him. I
Yeah.
don't need to be worried about the session when I come back. I'm gonna have like 2 weeks to think about shit.
It's not a first time experiencing it.
Drew
And
was
you
the
being
one.
drunk.
I was
That too.
Drew was the one who said, "Shit." He said 2 weeks to think about this shit, and it got destroyed.
64 damage to number 4.
He's dead.
Damn right.
Now that's the end of your turn, right? Do you get to?
I will bonus action attack Mr. Orkman, but it's just at regular
Alright, so you're gonna bonus action to attack him.
because I killed something. I can with
Okay.
great weapon master. I can use bonus action.
You were on disadvantage, and you're on normal.
So I'm on normal.
Okay, cool. Making sure you understood. Go for it.
I won't great weapon master this one. Actually, no, fuck it. I will. I got lucky. Fuck you, that.
There will be one.
Another 1 point left.
Does not work. I'm assuming because I'm assuming a 14 does not hit.
No. What's your weapon?
Hammer.
Hammer comes down. Boom! Bits of the stairs, or in this case, the courtyard, fly up as the marble turns to dust. The fine powder, the light reflecting off it in the midday light. It's about 54 degrees.
That's a good hit. You almost got his toe.
54.
That'll piss him off.
Okay.
The crowd and the infantrymen, because they don't know what they're clapping at. We go back to fighting. Also, it is about midday, 54 degrees Fahrenheit, or excuse me, freedom units. So therefore, about 14 Celsius.
So what time is it?
Roughly 1 p.m. in-game time, 10:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time
Excellent.
on Valentine's Day,
Excellent.
February 14th, 2019, the year of our Lord, of course.
I will shout out for point of threat.
And this will be the spot we memorialize as a downfall of the Protectorate.
Very well. All right, Spawn. Your go. If that is the end of your turn.
Yeah.
You need to roll.
Oh, I get to roll.
Oh yes, you need
against
to roll. My
It's
bad.
to roll.
Not being frightened.
Not at all. He's good.
That's 2 fucking 5s.
You're still fine.
Alright. So I green flame blade my longsword and attack number 1.
You hear the lightsaber. Zoom.
A 13 to hit.
Nope. It's
Well, I
18.
can still attack again.
18 AC.
Good thing.
I still miss. It's okay.
Poor Spawn. Alright, how long are 2 and 3 incapacitated? Or are they done this turn?
I think they're done.
They're done. They can be stuck now.
Can you can you stand
incapacitated,
them
so
up?
we're never fallen from.
Yeah, that was just to mark them. Can you push 2 at Stepan, please?
All the way.
Yes, thank you. No, he was not
All
close
the
enough
way.
for attack opportunity. I know what you're thinking.
Well, he's still getting this damage though.
Go ahead and roll the damage, please.
Well, let's make sure he hits first.
Yes. 18 AC.
No, I'm talking about.
Oh.
You
He
did
hits
it.
the farm.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Stefan.
So, 3 attacks. For Tracy,
22.
2. That hits. That hits. That does not.
Yes, 37s will hit.
No, it was a 23 and a 25. The other one was a 15.
He will take 12 force damage and reduce the damage taken to Stefan by 12.
Alright.
Nice. Yeah.
And he rolled.
Between that and a samurai, samurai is pretty good for crowd control tanking.
Mm-hmm.
He is.
You get somebody in the back lobbing some heals in his general direction, he can lock down a good corridor of the battleground. It's nice.
As long as the person that's playing him is.
I mean, well, if you're gonna spec like
17
that,
points of damage.
I would tend to imagine that you would.
Well, we'll see how our one in the light and dark campaign does. He's a
Who's
samurai.
that?
That is the one. Where's the Edinburgh hoodie? Gray hoodie.
The one that killed me.
No.
Light in the dark. No,
No,
it's the Lafayette campaign.
Lafayette. Yeah.
looking
That's right,
at
I
the
forgot
table, far left corner.
I forgot he was.
Oh,
Also
the one that wasn't there
The previous
was there
Yes.
this week, but was not there.
Yes.
Okay,
He's
I
an
thought-
actual
he's a samurai.
Yeah. I have the sheet.
That's interesting.
I was talking about the.
I think they chose it, both him and the one there.
Yeah.
From the AOL campaign, they chose it more for the flavor text than for.
Which is fine. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no,
yeah,
I mean,
no,
it's your character.
neat.
Do whatever you want. Yeah.
I mean, in second edition, there used to be a book, Oriental Adventures.
But of course, it was second edition.
Yes, I mean,
I
this
was
was
gonna
a
say,
long
let's-
fucking
let's-
time ago.
I was saying,
Now
let's put
the only thing that's used to where Oriental is used to describe something is a rug.
I was just saying. I was gonna say it's not even used in the landmass anymore.
No,
It's
fuck
Indochina.
no. Yeah.
in the Eurasian steppe if you get into Europe.
Like, are you kidding me?
Oh my lord. That's part of Anatolia. But again, we're getting into semantics. Okay, will he push number 3 up 1 square? He's going to attack this guy. This guy right here. I'm going to take a look.
Has advantage.
For attacks. So, advantage. That's a 29. 7. That one actually misses. Surprisingly.
I don't think you hit me with a full multi-attack round yet.
No, but they all get 3, so it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'm moving a little chair. I kind of swing my leg.
Alright, 25 points of damage, sir.
Happy Valentine's
There's
Day to you
stuff
too.
Yes.
Okay.
They're all mithril infused and all their flavor attacks. So you're going to cast Help.
Sword as well, and go faster.
Let's see.
Wait, who's
For
doing help?
the hummingbird.
Yes, yes.
Number 1 is going to attack you.
We'll see.
We will. As I throw a bullet at you.
Let's not. That could be hostile.
Again, 2 hits.
Like I said, let's see them. And they did it.
Well, be glad this is them and not Big Guy, because Big Guy would have critted on that number. Alright.
Yeah, he's one of those.
He does get an expanded crit range.
Oh.
He gets rage and that.
Yeah, dude.
Multi-class.
Boss character.
Fucking boss. My nuts, he's a boss.
If you ever drop out of range, you get to
Like
use
a
Swish Spell
boss.
5 times.
17 points of damage, sir.
Get. I think it's last time.
Yep. And that he didn't help with that one. Steal that from me. Alright, it's gonna go to you, Jason. I gotta take a leak. So, tell me what you would like to do, sir.
Let me record.
I'm sure you've already had this planned out for 20 minutes now.
Yeah.
Radically towards that.
He gets disadvantage if he tries to attack him, so might as well.
Yeah. And I'm gonna hit him with a 9 live Steeler rapier. I've been rolling pretty good. I have advantage. And at this point, I can use, let's see, my actions. I can use my bonus action of Versatile Trickster. As a bonus action, I can designate a creature within 5 feet of me. My Mage Hand to give me advantage on attack rolls until the end of the turn. So I can do that and give you advantage with the Hummingbird.
Sweet. Get reckless. Or, fuck, I gotta not be frightened of him. Whatever.
scared me.
Regular attack.
You can drill number 3
Yeah.
because I'm gonna be fucking backstabbing this son of a bitch because I'm within 5 feet of you, or I have advantage. So
How per are you so far?
I have 98 health. Out of
You
100.
gonna go ahead and wipe us out?
I think you're pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll probably
Not
still
too bad.
try and draw more people with me.
Pull my phone side. Alright, Jason, what you doing?
my bonus action. Well, actually, I'm gonna start stabbing bitch cakes. Orky Orc with a what was it?
Bitch Gates 3.
9 live Steeler
You don't call him
rapier.
fish cakes, that's his dad.
Ooh. 21.
That'll hit.
Excellent, because that 2 was not gonna.
Nah, dog, I'm good.
6. And then all of this.
Alright, just read me the numbers.
Ooh. 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, 3, 3, 4.
Alright, cool.
How much was that?
I just add it directly to the HP.
No, okay.
Minus it.
Is he bloodied yet?
Not yet.
Damn.
He hasn't even thought about it yet.
Yeah, no.
And that's right, the last hit didn't even go for him.
I was gonna say.
Fuck you.
Yeah, you've got. Let's go this way. On a scale of 1 to 100, you have 33 more hit points till he's bloody.
So, let me ask, since I'm not familiar with 2-weapon fighting,
Yes, sacrificing a mon would solve the problem.
so
He's-
can I poke
He's
him?
something like I hate you.
I still get to poke him with a dagger that I have in my offhand, right?
Yep, bonus action.
Yes, you will not add your proficiency.
That's fine.
Where you don't add the proficiency damage, you still get like
Yeah.
your to hit. And you
Yes.
don't get sneak attack with it.
Which is a damn shame. Alright, so 26
That'll hit.
and 4. Oh, well that's disappointing. So 1 point. Do I still get to add my, well, I still get to add my
You add
dex
your-
bonus.
Yeah.
So 6.
There you go. Still not bloody, but he's
No, that's fine.
he got stabbed in the kidneys. He's gonna have some issues processing certain drugs, but he also believes in homeopathic remedies.
Of course.
Lots of weed.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that's called
yeah,
autism, so.
that's fine.
Yeah, that's proven.
All right, is that the end of your turn, sir?
Yeah, sir.
All right, it's his turn. Hi.
He points at you.
I pointed him all the way up here.
Do I still get advantage?
No, you're not looking at him
No,
though.
no,
You
no.
just kind of.
Yeah, because I recommend
I'm afraid.
Okay.
I'm not
not
scared of
afraid.
you.
Definitely not scared.
That's good. That's good.
that you had fears. You're
Deception
almost
roll.
fell in.
That's a crit.
Well, that's cool because he's not a man.
That's
He's an orc.
Hit. And that's another crit.
See, that's not nice.
That's not nice. I concur.
Hold on,
Nice
I'm
at
working
all.
on it.
Damn, how do I give this fuck disadvantage?
Tell him
Hex.
to.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Did you help me this turn or did you help yourself?
Help myself.
That's 50 more
I'm
points of
gonna
damage.
I'm gonna help you with the hummingbird. this next round.
Cool. That's that.
Now, if you want,
I could use a little help if someone has some of that lying around.
Alright, so.
Healing spell?
Cleric has been good now.
you took 2 levels of that, didn't you, Life Cleric? Is that what you said? Just 2?
We synced it. We synced it, you only took 2 levels,
Yeah,
and so
that's
you're
it.
running with 6 HP. It's cool, I'll kill you next round. You
I
heard it.
mean, thereabouts.
You heard it. Alright, so that is the end of his turn. Prince Willard, you are on deck.
Alright. So you're pretty hurt right now, right, Brad?
Pretty hard.
I say 54
On
points
a-
of damage in one go!
On a
And you were
scale of
talking about not hitting you
of-
with multi-attack. Those were crits.
1 to bloodied, I'd say I'm pretty
I
well
just
there.
passed bloody. I just
Oh.
passed it.
After all that,
Ah! Triple advantage it is.
nay,
You
nay,
don't do
face.
that. No, thank you.
Then we get to do that as
I was
well.
gonna say, if I establish the rule that it's only fair you get to use it.
Uh-oh.
It's only fair that we get to exploit it.
Use it.
I didn't
There's a
use, not exploit. Only he gets to exploit
You want me to try and put him down on the ground for?
it. Forever.
Okay.
I'll plant him in the marble that the holy
Incapacitate
baby
him.
hammer.
Short guy?
Yeah.
Just walk away.
2 grenades in the pistol.
He's
I
like
gotta,
2
He's
grenades.
just
I gotta go in the
You guys,
spell
can I leave now? No. Okay.
so that I can cast
Sorry. No.
on
It's
some
It's
spell.
fine.
Okay.
It's fine, I lost.
With-
Put
So
Is
it's
the
a
one on
soldier
his
game.
side?
It might be tough. Right, like his was,
Wait a
I
minute.
can
Why
try
would
and
we
handle
build it
with
like
hideous
that?
laughter,
That means his choice.
wisdom save.
We just.
I
No
figure
choice here, okay?
orcish wisdom is not always what it's cracked up to
Probably
be.
not the great.
I'm doing a panche against 3.
Panche.
He's
Panache?
making
I was gonna say, what the fuck are you doing?
Panche sound just like Jeremy. That's panache.
Thank you.
Panche.
Yeah, I'm doing panache against 3. So he rolls an insight, I do a persuasion.
Okay. Or
Nice
not.
shooting attack.
It's like a time
Yeah.
you missed that.
Like,
Swashbuckling.
I'm getting rowdy up in here.
Anyway,
Panchy.
This is 26 pass.
I rolled a 20.
Natural or modified?
Modified.
Okay, yeah.
So then,
That is an insightful orc.
He gets advantage of that.
on what?
Insights?
Insight, he's got a plus 11. And anything that targets him is an advantage roll for him on any ability check.
Jesus.
That's
Yeah.
Alright,
Orcish
so I'm not
wisdom.
gonna do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anything that
a
targets
waste
him
of
is
wisdom.
advantage.
That's a fucking
That's
waste of my
really
action.
bizarre that an Exarch can't do that.
I was actually going to talk
Yes.
about your exalt shit. I actually was intending to talk to you about that.
But I got here so fucking late.
I know. I was fully prepared for a session out there where
The cool thing is I don't have to work tomorrow. And Uber will get me whenever.
eat a dick.
What?
Yeah, I'm jealous as fuck right now. Shut up.
I guess we'll
I don't
just
want to go
run
do
up
that bullshit
and then,
with Blair either.
bonus action to dodge.
Bonus action to dodge, which is
He rolls on
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Very well.
Alright, so hideous laughter might not be.
I
As
would never
effective
hire you.
Yeah. That was a waste of entire action for me to try that.
You gonna learn
That's
something?
sorry.
That's
Is that the end
fine.
of your turn?
Yeah.
Brett, you're on deck.
So again, if I look at 3, is he in my direct line of sight?
3 is in your direct line of sight, yes.
No, I'm talking about big
Oh,
bad
no.
guy.
Big bad?
If I'm focusing in on 3.
No, if you tunnel vision, I will allow it.
Okay.
Put the blinders on.
You see, flip, flip. We're good.
It's those old 80s sunglasses with the little leather pieces.
Yeah.
Bro, I used to have a pair of those. They were pimp.
My mother
Were any
still
of
has.
y'all born in the 80s?
No. My
94.
mother still has her original Ray-Bans from the 70s.
That's fair.
They're worth like $300. She wears them all the time. But I'm thinking Jeremy with the horse blinders when he got stuck on the 6 stairs because he kept rolling once. Dude, it's 6
Fucking
stairs. Stop it.
Oh my god.
It was a great start to a one-off campaign. I really wish we'd kept that character. He was so dumb. He was so dumb.
Yeah, that was
My
something.
son. Quite the piece of work. pretty green when it came to D&D and
Pretty?
concepts.
Like his keyboard. is less green.
61 to number 3.
61.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the damage?
Yes.
He was a rouge. 'Cause he didn't know how to spell rogue,
Alright.
so he spelled it as rouge the first time. And
You still up?
you know, we
Anything
were
else?
in a room that was clearly,
No.
you know, there's a big chest in the middle of the
We'll take a
room.
break for a second before it's your turn. Finish his story. It's worth it.
This is great.
This is completely worth
This
it.
is glorious.
Because this wasn't on stream. Now it will be.
Yeah, this was absolutely glorious. So, the character I was playing was Cudgel, the Grandmaster of Poison Sumac, a human monk. Is fairly arrogant.
Fairly, I would
He
say.
had a fairly lofty
Decent-
perception of himself.
Decently is where I would put
Yeah,
it.
all right, okay, that's
A little bit
that's
more
fair.
than fair,
perception of himself.
but not too far off. He did carry the team at least 4 or 5 fights.
In all honesty,
Grant him
there were 2 of us at the table that had played for any amount of time.
a rules
this
lawyer and him.
So, I had to build something that was a little OP on
Mhm.
the damage dealing.
But to be fair, you
Fine.
did tell me that was going to happen. I was
which-
fine with that.
I mean, that was fine.
Yeah.
And I had human, couldn't see. So I went magic initiate so that I could find a familiar and see through his eyes, and in those dark times, and always maintain advantage on myself. And
Rufus.
the fucking hits just kept on coming.
Rufus the Naked Mole Rat.
So I could always cast Prestidigitation. Loved it. So I would keep a couple of coins. And one of the things with Prestidigitation, you can cast that a couple of times on an object.
A small
So-
object. You can
So
keep
I
it
would
on.
keep like copper pieces in a separate little coin purse with sparks, So
countdown.
effectively, I'm throwing a handful of coins down a hallway, which is like a pack of firecrackers. Yeah. So it's sparks. It's fucking loud. It's fucking smoke. Oh, it was great.
Helped
so-
him find traps a couple times, to be honest. So.
Yeah. It was cool.
He did. He was.
So I always kept those. Always had, I don't know, 10, 15, whatever.
You
never
told
know
me,
when-
You told me the number of times you were like, yeah, it's like 3 a day or something like that.
Yeah.
And I've been doing it since the beginning.
So I would
Like
could-
coin first.
flip one quite a ways. You could throw a penny, good
Yeah.
ways, 20 feet. Right? So Jeremy, the resident Rouge,
After our resident, what was Drew? I remember what he was.
he was a mage. He was,
He cast ice.
that was burnt.
plate, smashy like portal where it crushes you. He cast ice cone or cone of cold or something.
Ray
Froze
of
the
Frost.
traps. And so you may take over. Sorry, just setting the stage.
And that was cool. We could slide down this trapped hallway.
Past
mage-
all of it. No rolls.
Yeah,
no
yeah. You're not going to do
it's
it.
handled.
You completely bypassed the trap, which
Which
was
was great. He got inspiration for that. Was one first
yeah. It
time,
was.
I think.
He was really thinking outside the box. with
Which
that. It
is
was really
rare
cool.
for him, but
Yeah, it was really
you
cool.
bet Drew.
And
Yeah,
So
if
we
you're
get in
watching,
there.
Drew, deal with it.
and
Clean's
get into
just
this
back there
room,
right now.
I know, right?
big room,
Hey, he's watching them.
a chest sitting in the center of the room.
Gee, did I set something up?
Tells me boss fight.
Yeah, I was saying, did I set something up?
And so I lean to the table. Wow. Cudgel's thinking, boy, if I was a rogue, I would probably sneak in there, checking for traps the entire way, and then check that chest for traps and see what I could find. But I'm not a rogue, so I'm just gonna sit back, sipping my tea.
And
Jeremy's like,
no,
I am!
no, Jeremy didn't do the check for traps down the hallway, remember?
No, he didn't.
He's like, I don't approach it. And he picked him up and threw him. Literally picked the character up. I'm like, I need your strength check and a deck save to get out of the way. He fails the deck save, he gets the strength check. I'm like, alright, chuck him.
Alright,
He's in there.
get on, boy!
You land on the ice, face first, whap, into a chest. Ta-da! You're there now.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm here. I'll try and open it, but first I'm gonna check for traps. Rolls. Dan's like, oh, okay, so you're fumbling around with the lock,
Find
but
the
you
wire.
notice a wire that could be a tripwire. Okay, I'm going to disarm the trap,
Sleight of hand check. Boom.
and he's rolling that. Just as I flip a copper piece at the chest.
Press the digitation, and I'm like, alright, disadvantage. That's a 2. Fuck! Well, boss fight any initiative rolls. Alright. Then we're in game. He was so pissed. He didn't
So
speak
pissed.
to you. He didn't speak to you the rest
So
of the night.
pissed.
If you even told me, you're like, he wouldn't even talk to me on the way back.
Great. I was like, what, man? Come on. Like 2 days later, I was
not letting you out of there without that fight.
I was like, did you really think we were gonna like, oh, clip the red wire and magically we get all the loot in there? Like, come on. No.
Fuck no.
No. Sorry, boo boo.
He's coming down on the ceiling. I don't care.
It's a huge fucking room. Nothing there. Yeah, we're rolling initiative. That's no way.
I coded that room so hard for you to see what was coming. Alright, it is your
Great.
go. I apologize for our detour.
Sorry. Story time.
Story time is over. You may no longer sit crisscross applesauce. Thank you. Thank you for coming to the run.
And you weren't there at that point, were
No. He came in campaign 2. He missed campaign 1. That clusterfuck.
you? That's right.
That's how I have it saved in one note. That clusterfuck.
That's right. You weren't a cleric. You were a like
I was a paladin.
paladin that worshipped cudgel.
They came off the mountain.
Yeah. Yep. That's right.
He was mad that everyone was so nice to him. My holy mission to make people more assholes.
He was. Came at the end of campaign 1.
Well, Capitan.
Like what, 4 or 5 sessions? 5 or 6 sessions?
Like a month.
Okay.
I went from like level 18 to 20.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're at the very end. Alright, what you doing?
I cast blindness at level 3 on both 1 and 2.
It's alright.
So 17 con save for them.
Good thing it's not insight.
Wrong shit. No, it's wrong.
It's not around him though, so it's... You probably just pass it automatically.
He would,
This
actually.
con.
He
Is
actually would.
there a 1 and 3?
1 and 2. Oh, 1 and 2. Sorry. Not bad.
That's a natural 20 for one of them.
Well, he's not blind.
And the other one, number 2, is blinded.
Aha. Okay.
Noting.
And then I use action search to get an additional turn.
Very well.
And I use my green flame blade. Attack number 2. What are these low rolls?
It's because you're not your favorite character.
And I don't hit. I miss. 18.
That will hit.
I hit. Oh, okay. That was 19.
No.
There he
Never
sees
mind.
18.
Oh, okay. That
No,
changes
number
everything.
4, number the big
I think I forgot to roll.
You did. Please roll.
Frightened, sorry.
That's fine.
Send that one and I'm 19.
Still
Frightened.
come on, man. Alright.
Alright.
Damage, please.
He gets 5. It's 11 slashing damage and 7 fire damage.
Alright.
And then his buddy next to him
Okay, so number 1.
gets 8 plus. He gets 12 fire damage.
That's nice.
Excellent.
That's real nice.
And then, since I was a cantrip attack, I get another attack. I'll attack 2 again. Hey. That's
Ew.
17 plus 11. That's it.
Yeah.
And I deal 10 damage.
Very well.
Does it do any fire damage on that one?
No, it's the cantrip attack.
Number 2 is bloodied as
Fire
well.
just goes and it
Oh,
jumps.
okay. That's cool.
It's not magic.
That's real cool.
Auto magic.
Auto magic.
Love auto magic.
Do you believe in magic?
No.
Alright, so one of you remind me what blind does because I'm trying to look it up.
It is
It's disadvantage on
disadvantage.
attack, right?
yeah, and I get a thing.
Okay, I'm just making sure because I can't look at the stats because just a moment. I tried to, and all it did was Goblin Blind.
Yeah, they fail any check that requires sight, and attack rolls against creature have advantage, while creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
All right, so number 2 is going to attack you, but he's blind, so it's a no. That's definitely a no. I'm assuming a 10 doesn't hit.
Not anymore.
I'm assuming a 8 doesn't hit.
Not anymore.
That was it. So yeah, you know what you're fucking doing.
Now, did he hit? Did he inadvertently hit number 1?
So we'll see.
I like how that you just made that bullet bounce.
Yeah, no, I didn't know where that came from, but no. No.
He does a
I think the bullet's
con
been.
save at the end of the turn.
Con
See if
save.
it 17 still.
Oh, my
He
wife is
he rolled
still
a natural
conscious.
16, and his con is +6.
He's no longer blind.
When do we
Okay.
need to drive you home?
Where are you?
Where are you?
Where are he?
Where are you? Alright, so 3 is going to wheel around and attack you.
Dodge.
So he's
Dodge.
at disadvantage, correct?
Yep, disadvantage.
He straight up doesn't.
Nope. It's probably what's going to do. Nope. What's your AC actually?
16.
It's going to hit that.
Oh, dog, I got you.
That's going to hit as well. So 2 out of those 3 attacks are going to hit. Let's do it.
Oh, look, uncanny dodge.
It's excellent. You see it coming, so that's fine.
It takes 16 force damage, and you reduces it by 16 as well.
So, you're going to take 1 point of damage.
Halved.
No, that is already halved. I already did that.
Man, that.
How much
Yeah,
life does
paper
number 3
cut.
have left now?
On a
He-
scale
he was
of 1 to
fucking
10,
close.
he's 5.
After my 16?
Yeah.
And they're dealing straight physical damage, right? Okay.
Alright, Hummingbird. Help on the big guy, thank you.
Help on.
Him?
Yes.
Very well. Number 1 is going. Number
not
1 is
so
going to
big
attack
guy.
you.
Okay.
Those are all good.
I will accept it.
I accept my death. At the hands of Cudgel, the Grand Master of Poison Sword.
Damn straight.
You have to calculate it.
Yeah, I have to calculate because I'm a weakling. When it comes to math, anything that deals with math is evil. 38 points of damage.
Shit. That stings. A
A little
touch.
bit. And that is the end of the
Yeah.
turn. Bring us back to
It's
Mr. Yeson.
We all over here living missing only 1 point of health.
And then this motherfucker. And this motherfucker.
I shall stabby stabby.
Big orc.
Orky orky.
Orc, orc.
Oh, fuck.
See what's in some see.
Seward
You shall
survive!
not meet his end here.
What's his AC?
20.
I don't
Seriously?
hit. I don't hit with advantage. I rolled a 6 and a 4.
Shit. Alright,
And
so.
plus 10.
Alright, so. Misses. It's your turn, correct?
Uh,
More attacks?
yeah, I can do a fucking stab offhand.
Come on.
You
can do it!
Oh, that's a nat 20 with my fucking
There you
pokey
go.
pokey dagger.
But since you didn't get sneak attack the first time, you get it on this one.
Oh, do I?
You didn't say you hid the last time.
I don't need to.
Oh.
I have advantage.
Okay. I was saying, I'm used to the roll of 420. So, go ahead.
Oh, shit.
I will
Alright.
add the damage for you.
Oh, that's such a shame. I couldn't use my 9 life stealer on that. Fuck.
What'd you get, damage?
2, 4, so 9 for the weapon, and
Okay.
hooky pokey.
I'm ready. Hit no luck to numbers.
5, 5, 6, 6, 4, 2, 2, 1.
Cool. He's bloody. So that's the end of your turn, sir.
That movie.
Okay. We're in round 4, just so everyone knows. Yeah, he's still fucking you up. He doesn't like you.
Feeling mutual, sir.
The Chahad, and that's a crit. On one attack. As I throw that, it's fun.
Ooh,
It's not bad.
See that?
let's see.
And that will hit. Sure. Alright, this is one attack. And yikes. That's 50 points of damage.
How much did the crit do?
The crit, let me bring up history. The crit did a total 29 out of that 50 damage.
Ouch.
Health.
I got two 12s on that roll. And they're D12s. And that's a +9 for all damage.
Jesus.
So
That fucking stings.
yeah, when
That's-
he crits, it's painful.
Fuck.
Yeah, no. That hurt. I'll fully admit that was a pretty good roll. You good over there?
Good as on the beat.
I'm bleeding. Alright, Will, you're up.
Alright. 3's almost dead, right?
3 is currently sitting at 5 hit points.
5 hit points. Out. Then, I really wish I had like a second item, like a second weapon in my hand. Oh, wait, I have daggers I can use.
Just pick up this guy and throw him at him. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I just did a fuck ton of damage with a dagger.
He did.
Daggers don't get bonus. I know how to go those, so I don't get the. I only get the dex. So I will stab him with my dagger's bonus action.
And he did with.
That's not a 20.
So you can get more than 5 points of damage, you won't hit, right?
I mean, dagger does 1d4 minimum plus.
So the minimum you
3.
get is 5. 2 1 plus 3. He's
Yeah.
dead.
Cool.
Yeah, number 1, please. Or number 3, please. Sorry.
Now scamper over here, right next to me,
Next to you.
so you're within 5 feet, and you can get your
I
sneak
get sneak
attack.
attack by sitting right here.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. I get without being within 5 feet of people. So if the enemy is within 5 feet of one of their enemies, I can sneak attack. Or if I am within 5 feet of them, and then no one else is within 5 feet of me.
You still get the regular rogue stuff too if there's one of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I get it.
So,
So you get sneak attack either way.
Yeah.
Just
You
do
always get sneak attack.
So I'm going to do a
So-
Booming Blade too.
my point is, come stand closer to me, so that when he goes, like, dead, then I can still sneak attack because I'm next to you.
Get pretty
No,
close to that.
Don't worry, I got you.
The sneak attack is you don't need advantage on attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it.
Okay.
So we're both
Spends
actually
the
good.
minimum
Okay.
energy possible.
Uh,
Just so you know.
That's all. Yeah.
The 3, what's the greater healing potion?
Is a
Give me those numbers, I can tell you.
The greater king.
has a modified 20 to hit.
The highest, the highest.
Um,
Huh?
Modified 20 to hit.
That will hit. Barely.
All right.
Because his AC is 20.
And we are doing the Daedric sword.
Okay, give me that damage, and then roll your
Is-
sneak attack.
8,
Okay? Now the numbers, just read me the dice.
4, 4, 4, 6, 1, 2, 2,
Okay, cool.
and Booming Blade.
Okay. Roll that damage, please.
5.
Okay. He's still up.
10d4 plus 20.
So instead you're going to do 3d4 plus 5 for each person.
I'll stay close and take some heat off.
Because basically take one of those as well.
Okay. After the spell.
It's, again, minimum amount of magic magical energy necessary.
Okay.
That's why it recreates that and says, okay, well, there's 3 people. So if you want to do that, that's how it would work.
Okay.
Or if you want to wish him away, I mean, you could.
I have a weapon that has a wish
You?
spell.
Yeah, you.
You can
Yeah,
luck
yeah
blade.
just you.
Luckily, yeah. I
All
almost picked
versions
that
of your
up.
characters. Psst.
I almost picked that up.
I picked up 3 wishes.
These all have wishes.
All right, is that the end of your turn, Will?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Chad.
Well, to start, you
pick
see
up
that you
lucky
had
blade?
take a dagger out
The
and he
luck blade.
cuts his
I
robe
looked at
at
it, I
the
almost
waist
picked it up myself.
and begins to
We all
cry
have the same weapon.
as he jumps off.
rare weapon.
And you see a little body fall, and then another little body jump down the ground.
Y'all figure it out?
Yeah.
Jihad is too half.
I was waiting for you to handle
The
that.
bottom half is dead. Well, he's not dead. He's got to make a death save. So, and he helped me. So I'm gonna go ahead and just normal attack him. I'm not gonna do great weapon
This whole
master.
time.
No, seriously. He's been asking me, okay, how does this happen?
That's where it's
That's about 20.
distributing the damage.
That's why I was thinking.
That is a 20.
Alright, so.
Well, I wanted him to die, so I just started taking all the hits to my lower half.
This will be fun. You never asked me for clarification stuff. Yes, give me the damage.
That is only 44 damage that time.
Tai Fang drops to 0 hit points. And
I'll scream, but I'm crying while I scream.
Alright, so hold
Yeah.
on, before that happens, he uses Relentless Endurance. So with that you can see his body, one of the wounds slowly stabilize a little bit. The blood stops. He is injured and still lying on the ground. Out of game, that brings him to 1 hit point. So he's at your mercy.
Well, in game, I get a bonus action since I did drop him to 0 hit points technically, and then he came back to 1.
You
So I
go.
get a bonus action attack.
Just
Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to come behind him and just fucking
Could've
Gallagher that motherfucker.
Gallagher.
Do it.
Down on the ground.
Yeah.
God, do I get a fucking deck save to dodge that shit?
You need to, yes.
Jesus.
Let's get the fuck out of the way.
It's 19 plus my
Okay.
bonuses.
Okay, I was saying it was a 19. Alright,
21
now he's dead.
dodge.
He's got 1 HP. You kill him.
Yeah.
That's a.
but he won't let us rages again.
No, he only gets that once.
Doesn't relate to
I need that dex save.
Okay.
It's
And
not
I
good
get
coding.
18
That's what I
on
was
my
like.
fucking deck save. Do I avoid that splatter?
You do.
Fuck.
I got 21.
You're good. Both of you were like, holy shit.
Fucking Orcish gray matter is not what you want to try to scrub out of your armor.
the is going to run up to
That smells
Chad,
horrible.
who's on the ground,
Stabilize.
and he's going to stabilize him.
Medicine check.
Sounds like that.
The
Does the top half.
Yeah.
Jihad's the bottom half.
Did they ever
Medicine
switch?
check.
What?
Did they ever switch?
I guess they would eventually. But we
Chad.
They're they're Ghostwise halflings, so they can communicate to each other while they're in there. So they know what they're doing.
Medicine check.
Medicine, I didn't make it.
What'd you get?
I got 14. I thought it was just a 10 to stabilize.
I was trying to raise it because I thought you would have a ridiculous modifier, but yes.
I'm a barbarian, I don't get that shit.
Okay.
Barbarians
So
don't have
14, he
modifiers.
is stable, he has 1 HP. Alright,
We're
so
good at
that's
two
your
things.
turn. Stepan, you're up. You got your 2 minions. Can I have my Reaper, please? Thank you. Here you go.
I kind of like point behind them. Like, what? Keep going?
They're
I'm not
They're
going
gonna
to
keep going.
Alright, well.
They're supposed
Well-
to be the protectorate, not him. That is actually a feat they have. They can't be, like, once they have a target, they cannot change.
I see how it is.
I like them. They're well written for.
yeah, that's nice.
I missed.
They're high end guards.
Yeah.
But I can attack again.
Alfred win. This is against number 2.
Yeah, number 2.
Cool.
Number 1's going to take damage too in a second.
Okay, cool.
So I did 14 normal damage,
Okay.
slashing, 8 fire damage.
Number 2 is dead.
And then number 1 is taking 11 fire damage.
Alright, cool. No, stop writing the same number twice. I know you want to help, but you cannot. So it brings us to Hummingbird.
The still needs advantage on things, correct?
Correct.
So, yes.
One is going to attack you.
Cool.
That's 2 hits.
Cool.
Shoot. Yeah, they
There.
just keep rolling around. $29 points of damage on you. And that is the end of his turn. That brings us back to Mr. Yason.
Is he bloodied?
Number 1? Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 20, he's got minus 1 hit points.
What?
Take 1 away from 20, son.
Oh, okay, I was like... I'm a little confused.
Yeah,
Scale of
he's
1
got
to 20, he has
19. He's got
minus
19
1.
hit points.
What the fuck?
Do you miss again?
What's his AC?
18.
Yeah.
Dang.
I do it all the time.
Tom does it all the time.
Not Tom.
Yarrow does it.
See weirdnesses.
I would
the
say
fuck?
Yarrow.
Alright, so dagger.
Okay.
Yarrow buried in misses. That was good. They blow
Oh,
these
okay,
misses.
so there's a fucking 19.
There you go. SNO2 never misses. SNO2 one-shotted things that shouldn't have been one-shotted.
It's okay.
So 8 points
Emperor
of
Palpatine.
weapon.
Okay?
It's
And
supposed to die in one hit.
you want me to roll these, all these?
What's the minimum they can come out with?
I can roll a minimum of 8. So,
Go ahead and roll it.
I
If
think
there's
they
a
can work
possibility.
on that.
1, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2,
dead.
2, 2.
How do you want to do this, Leo Flick, leader of the rebellion?
Oh, I'm gonna jam
This is it?
the dagger right into the top of his head and break it off. Like, what's the fucking Vin Diesel movie? You take what you
Which
kill
one?
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Alright, so you've successfully killed him.
and so my bonus action is to try to stabilize
Chahad.
Chahad.
We got your head stabilized.
Yeah,
Oh,
Chahad
okay.
is stable. Alright, so with that, you witness the final members of the infantry drop. As the crowd roars forward, approaching the 4 of you. With the dead Mithril guards in front of you, the dead Mithril guards that had joined the infantry, there were 2. They were killed after being basically dogpiled, beat to death with sticks and various other items. Therefore, at the feet with Typhon, at your feet with what's left of him, take a second, which one of you got the killing blow?
Typing I did.
Yeah,
Chahad.
they all look at you.
Oh, wait, no, about.
The got the killing blow.
Chad is now stable. They look at you all. There goes the protector! And they're holding up bloody pieces of armor, equipment. What do we do? Where are the rest of them?
Come on, come on.
Ah!
All of us. We'll go. Don't worry.
Alright, so we tell them to do. Clear the rest of the city. With little infantry there would be left.
Is anybody seriously fucked up? Any of the peasants?
Oh.
A handful of them are barely hanging on. A handful of them are barely hanging on. But they're still ready to go.
Why don't you guys sit tight? We'll see if we can patch up your wounds.
Alright.
We might be able to track down some guys in town that might be able to point you in the right direction.
A handful of peasants approach. They've got armor off the dead corpses.
Yes,
Clean
put
them
on
up.
that armor.
Save-
Spit shine that stuff up as best you can.
One of
Rub a
them,
little mud on it to get the blood off.
One of them hands you a map. We got a villa for you, sir, deeper near the college. We think we know where all of them are. They're setting up a perimeter around the city. They think they're going to take us.
Oh, that's cute.
This way. All of you, come on.
Is there armor better in the Bogart?
Yes.
Try it out.
We'll say the rest of you take the mithril armor. It's 4 sets. Ignoring all the magical effects, you get all the properties. So we'll throw that in. I'll make that for you.
What glaive did that guy have?
Yes,
That
yes,
was a
that's
great-
kind of
That was a plus 11 hit glaive. Plus 9 damage.
What's his strength count?
His strength is plus 5.
So,
He's
technically,
at 20.
yeah, plus 4.
That fucking adds up right nicely. So that was Sentinel. Polearm Mastery. Get the fuck out.
Alright, so
You ain't coming near me, motherfucker.
with that, you all
You're not
have
going down this
successfully-
hallway.
You all have successfully led the Radix Coalition to victory.
Who's Radix?
Radix.
Who's Radix?
That is actually Latin for against the church.
Alright, I will allow it.